We should be live. I don't think I have a shine in from me from starting it, but like I was half asleep last night end of the stream, and I don't know if there's a shine in front of me. Okay, there's not. I was half asleep, and I thought I saw something. I remember. Like, I'll wait till tomorrow. I can't do it anymore. Oh, excuse me. Ooh. Off tap. Very good. Sorry, I'm trying to get this set up. I don't know where the Joy-Con went. I gotta get to the point where I don't feel like I want to stream because I'll trash this. Two I want. I love Glaceon. I love that. Ugh. I really hate how this fucking thing does not hold itself up that well. What if I just like... That's close enough, right? God dang, dude. Garbage, man. Go like that. Maybe that is a bit better. Hang out till midnight, till nighttime. I'm tired. How you doing, Andrea? How you doing? How you doing? I'm already tired. I didn't really get much sleep last night. And that fucking hippodon was so funny. And I've been kind of demotivated. I had like thoughts of possibly quit streaming and stop making content. I know I had like a lot of big hopes, but I'm kind of like in a stupor for that right now. Kind of in a stupor. But we'll see what happens. I'm before chicken back. I'll be get ready for work. Yeah, hopefully you get things sorted and getting out in your way, and you'll be get there in time. Let's see. Okay, no. Shiny Tyranitar would be awesome. I love a Shiny Tyranitar. I thought I saw a shiny not Garchomp, you know, whatever his name is, Garbodor. Like, no, dude, not that guy. What if certain days on your Switch made to where certain Pokemon spawn sooner than others or higher chance? That'd be kind of cool, honestly. That leads to you changing your Switch constantly, though, which could be kind of annoying. So maybe it's not the best move. Maybe that is a pretty bad move. Ooh, ooh, excuse me, what you already have. I hate this controller. I think I'm gonna try to I'm not gonna try to break it, but I'm gonna try to semi-break it. How do you fix fucking controller drift without sending it in? Just slam your fucking controller onto the chair until it hopefully works. That's the assumption. Slam your controller onto the chair until it works. Hey, look, it's working a little bit better. I might have fixed it. Get a good PC, get good games to play. Yeah, even then I wouldn't get views, sadly. I think Pokemon could work. The problem is I just don't have the way to edit videos. And I just saw today, people posting their I got 40 Pokemon, and it's at a ton of views, and I got this and that, and I think about how I'm at probably almost 60 shinies right now. And if I could have posted that would have been very good. Got me the algorithm and whatnot. And just a few little things where it's just right now too. I just have if I were to get a new computer, it'd be probably 5-6 months from now. So it's I'm in such a state of stuff that I can't really sadly get it. But yeah, I'm just in a little depressed mood. And it's just a little frustration where I can't get things figured out, essentially. That's the thing that kind of sucks. And yeah, just one of those things where it's yeah, I can get clippers, but end of the day I need editors too, even just basic editors. And yeah, it's not not something simple I can do right now. Oh, I thought that was a shiny city boy. Dude, that's cool. But so I don't know, I'm just in a little bit of I guess if mood and feeling it's kind of worth it. Yes, you fear is making you be. Yeah, exactly. A whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, and it's a lot of stuff too, and it's I'm not in the algorithm anymore. Even in my other account, I could go live, and I'll get in the algorithm. This account is not getting the algorithm. If for YouTube Shorts, that's why I stopped doing shorts, because it's it just wasn't getting in the algorithm. My other one was getting the algorithm. I get tons of views, and a little frustrating. That's why I want to start doing model kits and whatnot, so I could also model kits get in the algorithm and a certain type of thing. So maybe that would work. But I don't know. It's just kind of a weird situation. The big thing is I need to get the reach. I need to get things edited. I need things to get shorts. Having some shorts. I got a whole bunch of new people in, but the problem is I have no way to edit the shorts. My shorts are getting if I edit, it's a whole entire process, and it's messed up, and then I can't stream, and then it just puts me in a weird spot, and my computer's fucked up, so I can't clip out stuff, which I used to be able to, but it's fucked up now. So I'm just frustrated, with all of it, and and also I think about how in a month am I gonna be able to play this game, and then what's gonna happen? I'm not playing I will not play Scarlet and Violet, and that's not gonna that's the next thing I think people are gonna go back to is have the views and whatnot, Scarlet and Violet type shit, and I can't do that. I'll go back to older games, but then I'm just kind of bored of them. It's just Pokemon's a weird spot. Yeah, no, editing's easy. It literally is editing. This one makes me mad. Not what you saying that. It's that people think editing's super hard. All you do literally is go get CapCut on your phone, tablet, or your computer, and all you do is you take the clip, you put it on there, then you push play, and if I say something that's doesn't go well with the thing, you stop the video, you right click it and it says split. You split it, you watch it until it gets good again, go back a little bit, split, and then push cut. It's the easiest thing I've ever did. It's very simple to edit, and then you just push publish. And if you get more complex, you just get an overlay, which is not even complex. You click it, you pop the overlay, and you get the camera up here. It's super easy. It's like one of the easiest things you can do is editing for a YouTube short. The problem is that my computer's fucked, so I can't download the stuff, and it's just trying to get it over from the computer to the phone is a fucking hassle right now. It's causing a lot of problems, and it's just a frustrating process. So I don't know. These my things that also like I have like for me editing takes a little bit because I'm a perfectionist because I'm it's just how I am. And it's just overwhelming for me because I have so much going on. Because after I stream, I gotta pack orders, I gotta clean, I gotta do so much, and I gotta sometimes go out. Got one of our cars fixed, luckily, and I just got so much going on. But it's so easy, but at the same time, it's so hard, and that's what frustrates me. Is I can't do it. It's just frustrating. Like right now, if I were to post, I got all the shinies starters, or I got all the Kalos starters. If I would have had those clipped out and edited, which I do have them clipped out, I think, if I would have them edited and whatnot, could have got probably a ton of views. Is what it is. Pretty much just like letting those go to waste. But by the time I'm gonna actually be able to upload a video, it's gonna be pretty much like trash essentially. It's pretty much trash. So. Yeah, I'm just in like a kind of like a sad mood, and it's just like it takes a lot of time. It's like really stressful, and like especially I've been doing like 10-hour streams, which I used to do a long time ago. But like that's when we had a ton of people watching, and now it's like I like the people that watch me. I care for them, but at the same time, it's like I'm not growing, and it's frustrating, and it's due to just like my limitations at the moment. And it's like one good thing happens, another bad thing happens. So I feel like I'm just not catching a break, and very frustrating. Very frustrating. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, because I'm at the point now, it's like I'm probably not gonna do the Pokemon D&D. I want to, like, but at the same time, it's like if this is too much right now, I can't imagine what the D&D is gonna be like. I can't imagine, and so I don't know yet about that one. I don't even want to do like much of anything anymore on the content front. Just I don't know, like a weird situation. Because after this, what do I do? Like, if I get all the shinies in 1 month or like about a month and a half, what do I do? The DLC doesn't come out for fucking 2 more months after that. What do I do? Nothing really. No games to play. I can play some Fortnite, which I'll probably do. Wait, no, I don't even know if I can do that because my computer's fucked. So, the ideal is that what could possibly happen is my brother, he's getting a computer from his boss he's buying a computer from, like a really, really nice one. He has a pretty decent laptop, so maybe once he gets the new computer, I'll ask him if I can borrow his laptop for content and streaming and whatnot. And hopefully he'll be cool with that. But I honestly, I doubt it. But who knows? I content for yeah, he is. He is. It's the Halloween event, I assume. A Halloween event. And I need to figure things out. I need to at the Discord, tell them I'm live, but at the same time, I'm kind of like I don't care. I don't care, dude. I'm kind of like in that like, a little angsty type of mood right now. Oh yeah. I'm just like demotivated. I see like people on Twitter doing like the AFK method and whatnot, and they're just, they're really enjoying the game, but like that month's gonna hit. That month's gonna hit like Arceus, but it's gonna hit harder. Dude, that wall is gonna hit so much harder than Arceus, and it's just gonna be, a fucking mess. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, man, oh man. Yeah, because there's not really much to talk about either. Like the things I want to do, I can't inherently do. Because I don't have the funds for them. If I do have the funds for them, it's kind of like a weird. Will anyone watch it or care? I think AFK is just dumb. I think it's stupid. It's like, what's the point? You didn't hunt the Pokemon, and once you do it once, what's stop you from doing it again? Once you do it again, what's even the point? You know, that's my thing. Like, what's the point? Yeah, exactly. It's like, and it's gonna make it to where they're happy they got all their Pokemon, and then they're just gonna do that for every game now. They're gonna like always be like that type of thing. There's no happy medium. It's like it's just dumb to me. Like I don't want to hear about people's AFK shinies. I don't want to hear about people doing turbo controllers and shit. Shut the fuck up type of situation I'm in. I'm like, don't fucking talk to me. It makes me so mad. Like I don't want to like hear about that. So I'm in that situation. If you're glitching the game like that, you're doing that type of things, fuck you. I don't care. I don't care. Like if you're happy, good for you. But you're ruining the games. You're making the game shittier and shittier each year. Got a shiny Alpha Star yesterday, and I just got another one. What the fuck? Nice. That's pretty cool. I haven't got one yet. I've been wanting one because I got a Starmie in Mystery Dungeon. That was pretty cool. I got a Starmie Mystery Dungeon. That was pretty awesome. Mystery Dungeon was cool up until it was like another one, a big fumble for Pokemon. Mystery Dungeon could have been like the GOAT for shiny hunting. It could lead to so many fun things. Even if they didn't bring it over to like Pokemon Home ever, it could have been like the funnest. But instead they're like, no, screw that. Screw that. We're gonna only make 20, 27, 28 shiny Pokemon when we could have had like 400. How many Pokemon were in Mystery Dungeons? The remake. Was it like 300? 400? I think it was it like 393? I can't remember. There was a lot, I think. There was a lot, I think. But I don't know. Mystery Dungeon was good. It was a good little time, and it just was sad because it could have been. I just don't understand the Pokemon Company, how they always shoot themselves in the fucking foot, and they just destroy so much content. We had better shiny huntings than the remake for Rescue Team. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. It sucks in the sense that we couldn't get good stuff. The thing is that every fucking Pokemon should have been not shiny locked. They should have made every Pokemon fucking shiny huntable. There's no reason they couldn't have to done that. You know, there's no reason they didn't have to do that. So that just sucked. That made like the game so like you got all 27 and then like what 28, 27. Nothing. Like who wants to fucking play a game like that? Like what's the point? It's the same bullshit. You're just running out in a maze and you're trying to get to the top and yippee, we made it to the top. It's just I don't know. I feel like that game had so much potential, but sadly got ruined. If I hacked it, I'll get that game. Yeah, how many hunts are in there? The Pokemon Rumble game looked cool too. We could try hunting that for the Wii. It was on the Wii. I always want to get that, but I never got that. And sad times. You had to get like I think it was like a downloadable game. I don't think it was ever a physical copy, but I had a chance to get it at one point, but I never did. I kind of regret that because that game looks fun. To me though, I'm kind of like I think I'm at the line in the sand where it's like, do I just completely abandon Pokemon because I'm kind of like sick of it? Like we can't like I don't want to like play old games all the time. I don't always want to play old games. I love the old games, but it gets to a point where it's like it's kind of just boring. I want something a little bit new, a little bit fresh, and then but make it still challenging, still make it enjoyable. And I want like a lot out of it, you know. And it's like the old games just prove to keep being still good, and the new games just keep proving to be shitty. And it sucks. And everything can be shiny. Oh, that's awesome. Uses the same modes as the Rumble for some reason. Talked about that game. Yeah, Rumble's awesome. I want to play. I love watching the videos. That's cool though. I would love to. Maybe I'll look into that someday. Because that'd be wicked. It just sucks that it got fumbled so bad that game could have been the game, could have been the number one, but instead ended up being just a mess. So heartbreaking. So heartbreaking. We've no. To me, it's like I don't care about. I don't even like turn-based games like Pokemon that much per se. I don't like the whole like having to learn typing and having to battle. I truly don't. I think it's boring. I think it's to the point where it's like, okay, we're just sitting here. Whoever's the smartest wins. Whoever's the smartest wins, and I'm not the smartest guy in the world, so I'd rather not even try to do that. So with me, it's like my enjoyment is just getting like a continued like established presence for a franchise and playing it and collecting. Other games is like I don't really see the point. Like what's all that's doing is like I'll get like one viewer, two viewers, and it will be like, oh, I wasted like 10 hours of my life and I didn't contribute to a grander plan. And to me, like a shy hunting Pokemon is like there's like a there's something to it. You can show off all that you have done in the last 6 years. Not me, because I sold a lot of my Switches and like a lot of my video games. I lost all my I probably lost like 600, 800 shinies, but it's whatever. But I just don't really care for like this type of system of games. Honestly, like it's fun for a bit, and I go, wow, this is stupid. Wow, this is stupid. Like as games themselves, like I'm like, oh, it's just like an RPG. I start playing, I'm like, oh, this is really cool. I get to a certain point, like, well, it's all the same shit. It's all the same. Like I'm gonna get stronger. Then I'm gonna hit a cap where I'm the strongest, and that's just the rhyme and rhythm. And the reason why I like the Pokemon Shiny Hunt is that it's always something new. It's always like, okay, it could be the shiny, it could not be the shiny. Who knows? Eventually, it gets to the point where it gets boring. But yeah, I'm just so half. The Wii Mist Dungeon has 3 different versions of the summaries instead of the 2. Stormy, rainy, and windy. Really? That's weird. They really wanted to make money. They really wanted to make money. Like I don't think that's good when a company can just like do that type of shit. But sometimes it's good. Like the part of me still thinks it's kind of BS that Pokemon makes 2 separate games, but also I kind of like it because I do like to multi-hunt. But yeah, nice stream. Someone no views. I did mention nice because of course it's Twitch and fun to shot games. Yeah, and I get that. To me, I don't like I don't really care for those games. I don't like battling Pokemon, so I don't want to fucking battle other games like they're shittier than Pokemon. I say that shitty in the context of like it's not an established like franchise, and I can't like have a long, in-depth like collection with it and whatnot. But I just don't really care for monster catching games inherently. I think they're cool. The idea's cool, but I just like I don't know. It's like to me, it's just not my thing. Like farm games, I love farm games, but there's always just one game that's 100 times better than other farm games. And once you start playing, you go, wow, all these other farm games fucking suck. Like Stardew, for example. Maybe. I think you have to think about this though. They have 3 copies of it. Would it actually do good though? Just because you want to release something globally doesn't mean it's going to do good. It could cost them way more money by releasing something globally and it failing. I don't think Pokemon was at that stage during that time where they could really do that. Pokemon was kind of on like one of the biggest downclines in around that era, so I wouldn't really see like them wanting to. That's why I didn't really make a mainline I think Pokemon game for the Wii, because it was in like a weird spot Pokemon was in. People were kind of like, it was once Heart Gold Soul Silver came out, it started getting traction, but once Gen 5 started picking up and Black and White 2 picked up, that's where it really started picking up steam. The thing is that you'd have to advertise, and they probably said, oh wow, our advertising budget would probably make us in the negative than what we did in sales. So yeah, no, I would say like they would do it if it could work. Just in Japan, they have such a loyal fan base, they'll eat anything Pokemon. That's like their like #1 baby. But with that being said, I think if they could, but I think the reality would be that the advertisement fees and everything during that era of Pokemon, because I was heavily in that era of Pokemon. That was when I was really in the cards. I was going to tournaments. It was like slowly dying, but it was slowly getting a rebirth around the end of Heart Gold Soul Silver, around that little things. And then once Gen 5 came out, it got a big bump. And then once Part 2 of Gen 5 came out, it got a really big bump. And then everyone had smartphones, everyone had the internet. That's when you That's when you got, what's it called, X and Y, and that's where Pokemon really blew up again. Because everyone had a smartphone, everyone started making content for Pokemon, everyone started shiny hunting and whatnot, everyone started doing like competitive play. But so I think the reason why they didn't do that for that game, releasing 3, is they probably went, oh yeah, that wouldn't be a good idea. That wouldn't be a good idea because of the fact that Pokemon is kind of in a downward spiral. It just one I don't think it'll go well with the West. That's why they don't release a lot of stuff in America that is not like a Japanese game. For some reason, it doesn't have a thing. Yeah, of course. Well, I mean, like in the sense of not like that. I mean, Pokemon was in like literally, it was over. Like it was over, and then the moment that X and Y came out, it was, thank you, we needed that. Doesn't mean it was good stands because of course Pokemon Go did blow up Pokemon again, but I think Pokemon was steady at Sun and Moon, and it was also steady right around that time when like Let's Go was a thing. I mean, Pokemon Go was a thing. I think it was steady. And it was still doing pretty decent. Cards were still selling pretty good. And then, of course, Pokemon Go did make it blow up again in the sense of, like, it propelled them into a new stratosphere of people. And then Let's Go happened, and the Switch happened, and it got to get the transfer over. But what I meant is that, like, Gen 6, it was stable during, like, Gen 6, Gen 7, I mean. It was stable. And they could have, like, lasted as a company if Pokemon Go never came about, is what I'm getting at. But Pokemon Go did really propel it once again into the limelight. But yeah. Yeah, because Gen 5 is like, people are like, oh, okay, this is either you love it or you hate it. And there's a lot of people like, oh, it's an ice cream cone. And then Black and White 2 came out, and they started doing the TCG. And TCG started blowing up during that time a whole lot. Doing really well. They started, making a ban list to some extent, or erratas. And then Gen 6 finally came out. You have to realize, during this time, not many people during Gen 5 had cell phones or internet access compared to people into Gen 6. That, the plurality of, like, people getting them, fucking, iPhones, Androids that have the internet connection, fast speed, Wi-Fi, is what really saved Pokemon. That's, like, the biggest thing, is the connectability of Pokemon, the shareability, and the easy access to online web and friend safaris. So that's how it was. Back then, yeah, no one plays it. Yeah, because that's exactly because it was one of those things where no one felt like comfortable being a nerd during that time. And then once everyone kind of realized, oh, everyone's kind of a nerd, it changed. But yeah, no, Pokemon Go did like pretty much explode the love back for Pokemon. Then it kind of like was like stifled again because it's like somewhat of a trend. And then with that happening, what happened? With that happening, it kind of went in like a Sword and Shield came out. It kind of went into like Pokemon knows its place. It's a good place. And what really exploded Pokemon again was COVID essentially, and having the people stuck inside. They doing nothing all day. Started like shiny hunting. Got that back up there. Started being competitive. The card market exploded. People think that like Pokemon Go might have been the savior of Pokemon, or like it's one of the biggest things. Like no, it's like COVID is like the real the real savior of Pokemon. Because people don't understand, cards were never that expensive. Like you could get like a Charizard, shiny from Plasma Blast, $150, $200. It exploded to like $600 overnight. They have all these other cards that explode from like being $100 to $4,000, and now you have it to where cards that just get released are like the PSA 10, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000. So to me, that was like what really saved Pokemon was the COVID FOMO and the collector mindset. And now Pokemon's just kind of on the main stage forever. It's kind of one of those companies that, even with a game like this game, where it's fucking, let's be honest, kind of like a subpar Pokemon game once again, another like shitty game, the fans are still here and they're still quote unquote eating it up. So that's kind of how I see it. I quit collecting it because of the cost these days. Yeah. And oh geez, I thought that was a shiny thing, but yeah, I just gotta stop in and say hi and I hope your day's going, man, because that last 2 days you have been kind of rough on you. I haven't let's see, wish you luck on Sir Hans. Oh yeah, see you later. If you're heading out, Nora. If I don't get to, I thought that was shy. I'm like, what the fuck? His hair looks weird. It's just the lighting. Yeah, no, today wasn't really that much better. So I'm in that in between of like thinking, do I just like call it quits on, just playing Pokemon games in general, because you can only have so much fun playing the old games before it gets boring. And these new games, it's like I see so many people fucking playing them using the fucking AFK method or doing stupid methods, and it's just breeding a fucking area of people doing the most laziest, sloppiest hunting ever. And this is how bad it is. You don't know how bad this fucking is? A Drive made a tweet that I had to fucking retweet. Was actually fucking good. It's the fact that, you know, this game, it feels like it's made for like, you know, in the moment, a month's worth of content essentially. Then what? Arceus 2.0 essentially, where they just drop it. And sure, maybe Scarlet and Violet lived a little while. But Scarlet and Violet fucking sucked, and that was a shitty game. Arceus was a goated game. Arceus was 100 times better than Scarlet and Violet. They just shot in the foot. They ruined the Shy Hunt within a month, and they didn't provide any support after the game came out. And that sucks. That felt bad. That felt bad. And yeah, Scarlet and Violet. Ooh, I hate that fucking shit. But it is what it is. But yeah, to me, I'm not sure if I'm in like if I want to just completely stop, like, because I had fun playing this game for a bit, and then I'm like sitting there like just watching how people are, the fans of these games are. I'm like, dude, you're just gonna keep making us get slop content, just garbage content, and I don't want to be a part of a community like that. I really don't. I replayable Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, like other games. I don't. Wow, thumbs down. Gen 5's always worth playing again. Gen 5's always worth playing again. Someone beat up Andrea. I fucking hate Sword and Shield. Fuck you, dude. No, not really. I'm not actually saying that too. But I do hate Sword and Shield. I think it's like the worst, one of the worst for sure. Only because it's such a, like, I don't know, the campaign's fucking dumb. I'm sorry, the campaign's fucking dumb. But if you like it, that's fine. Sun and Moon, I also do not like. It's so like slow. I hate the totem Pokemon are so dumb, dude. So dumb. The idea of it's cool, just not done right. I don't like the kahunas or whatever the hell they're called. The kahunas, you know, the whatever they are, the kahunas or whatever. I fucking don't even know. I don't know. I didn't really like Sun and Moon. I played a lot of that too. I know I enjoy some of the worst games. Yeah, that's fair. At least you know. At least like you're not like coping. And I think that's fair. Like I think there's moments of Sword and Shield that I like, but the totality of Sword and Shield is just kind of a trash game. I think Sun and Moon, I don't know. I just really do not. That's kind of what got me. Like, I loved X and Y. I think the story was pretty decent. The areas were cool. All the hunting ways were awesome. Sun and Moon came out. I just didn't feel like. I feel like such a downgrade. And yeah, it just wasn't my thing. It wasn't It didn't really add more than what X. They took less. They took more away from like the X and Y had, and it just was like, oh man, not good. Yeah, it's like such a fast game, Sword and Shield is, which I kind of like, honestly. I kind of like only because I can Shy Hunt faster. But Sword and Shield I think was a decent game, decent Shy Hunt game, and I think the DLC ruined it for me. I think the DLC is what kind of made me go, yeah, as a whole this game fucking sucks. Like the Shy Hunt was just not good. There was a few good DLC Shy Hunts like the Reggies and whatnot. I like that. Those were awesome. But all the other bullshit where everything's a wild area, there's no routes. Can't we just have like one fixed camera angle, a few fixed camera angles, you know, scenes? It just didn't feel right. I didn't like how you had to do the hard spawns. I had to, like, you know, soft reset your game. It wasn't my thing. Very, very annoying to me. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm a bitter old man. I don't like change. I want, like, you know. That's why I loved BDSP. BDSP, fucking phenomenal. It's just like the old game, but new with some new features. Oh, that was fun. Love BDSP. But yeah, I don't know. Excuse me. I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like I love playing Pokemon, but sometimes I'm like, dude, this fucking sucks. Like, we get like a subpar game, and people are like, I have fun playing this game. I'm like, yeah, okay, dude. You have fun playing the game. Good for you, but like, $60, $75 for a fucking game that, like, how many hours are you gonna put on this game, dude? Like, I think like for this type of like a Pokemon game, I want at least 100 hours, and I want more like 200 to 300 hours, but to like this game can be complete, like the story can be in like what 15, 20 hours. 20 hours are going slower, 15 are going fast. And it's just like, I don't know, like the game just doesn't feel like, I don't. To me, it's like like Nintendo fans and Pokemon fans, like don't stick up for themselves, and they're just kind of like infantilized and like babied, to where like they're okay with fucking a shit game. They're okay with a game that like is like not improved. Like they're not like, you know what I mean? Like it's like we downgraded from freaking Arceus, and even Scarlet and Violet we downgraded, bro. Yeah, game's only. Yeah, no, I agree. This game's only like worth would be like I think 30 to me as well. I don't think it's like a fully fleshed out game, and it's like I don't know. People are like they heard it was because I think the game can be fun. I never said it was not fun at times. I think it's just bullshit. The motherfucker. Okay, I fucking hate you so much. I hate you, Dragalgy. I've gotten this guy fucking 3 times now, and it's just so frustrating. The same area. Fucking hate this game. Oh, that's funny. That's funny as hell. I got strikes while I say that. I don't know. I just want like a good Pokemon game, and this is an okay one, but it's not a good like you know long-term game. This is not like a. I just want to know what's gonna happen in a month from now. Like where's everyone gonna be at? You know, is everyone gonna be on the same page? Is everyone gonna once you get all your shinies, is everyone gonna keep fucking playing the game? I don't think people are gonna be going for alpha shiny decks, guys. I don't think people are gonna go for alpha shiny decks. I just don't. God. So, to me, it's like I don't know, dude. And my big problem is that like I'm like just like I'm too real, and like someone comes in here, they talk about their shit. I'm like, don't say some. Don't say some. I have to say it. I have to say it. I'm not like a robot. I'm not like a fucking idiot, you know. I can't hold back my feelings on their shitty shinies, you know. Ay. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just like in a bad mood today, so I'm just being like an asshole, just like ranting. But yeah, I'm in that state where it's like, do I just like quit making content? Do I stop streaming? You know, the game takes too long to finish the drags for me. Yeah. Also, if you don't have like a Switch too, you're kind of at like a disadvantage, and it's kind of frustrating because people won't admit to that, and it's just things will just get good then, you know. I feel like there is like a, depending on what type of hunt you're doing, there's like a good difference between like, you know, speeds and whatnot. So I don't know. That is kind of like one of those things. I will say I just I don't know. I'm just with YouTube. It's like once you get hit to a certain, like the things that like they stopped and I got stagnated. And it's just a mess. I should back and be set back up and whatnot to where I can just make this as content. Because I don't really want to stream to YouTube that much anymore. I feel like YouTube's kind of like a dead thing, and I don't like Twitch. I used to have Twitch. I used to stream on Twitch, and dude, I have no problem, but I don't like that. Yeah, Twitch is ass. I thought about if anything, I'd go to Kick, but the thing is that I don't know if you know fucking would watch a shiny hunter on Twitch or on Kick, and I think that's just like a. Maybe, but I don't think it's like a go-to thing. Maybe I'll run a poll and see if people are willing to switch over to Kick, and we'll start streaming on Kick. I would like that, but I doubt they would. So I don't think I'll do that. It's also like hard for people to go from platform to platform, but I never really asked for people to go from platform to platform most of the time. All I ask is just go check out my TikTok at times and what have you. Excuse me. Yeah, I think TikTok's like the way to go. I do for my phone, or else I have it to where I do that in my capture software, and it's like a fucking mess, and I can't see the game for shit, and it's like just so stupid. But yeah, no, it's a whatever. I do maybe I'll see what Kick's about, because the problem with like places like Kick is that like you can like, even if you get up to that part to work, hey, see you later. Thanks for listening to me rant and rave and vent about my frustration with this stupid fucking game in this community of hunters that has bred. The cool thing about like Seven, like they're not really a true like they kind of have like their own little thing, like, you know, they like a lot of people I know from Pokemon Go, they go to these games and they go, yeah, nope, this is not for me, but I respect it, and it's not for me. So it's always like something I think is kind of funny. They kind of just like agree that, yeah, this is not the go-to. Okay, I guess I'll just add the Discord if anyone wants to fucking join. They'll join. There we go. But he couldn't clip out today because his computer fucking sucks, and I was so mad at that. I was like, you fucker. I wasn't really that mad. I was just frustrated because I was like, great, I have less clips again, and then, but it doesn't matter because I can't edit them anyways. And he goes, please don't make me edit. I'm like, dude, it's so easy to edit. Don't even say that you're not gonna do it. Just don't even say anything. Don't even say anything, dude. It's more annoying to have someone say, please don't make me do it. So you could do it, but you say, please, I don't want to. And it's like, okay, just don't even, just say like, yeah, no, I can't. I'm not a good editor. I tried. I suck. It's okay. That's fine. And I'd say, no, that's not a good enough answer. Anyone could be a decent editor. You push 5 buttons, dude. But in general, that's what I need to just try to figure out if I can start editing stuff again. Enjoy the vids I sent. Oh, I didn't click on them yet. I looked at the thing and I got busy today. Had to go fix the cars and whatnot, and I got home and I just kind of lazed about and was a little depressed and figuring things out and wondering what to do. But I'll check them out later. Yeah, I should have just streamed earlier when there was a lot of people around, but I decided to just say, nah, I'll just wait so that I can stream for other people like Everest and hopefully Andrea. But I thought Andrea would have today off, and what is what it is though. I think what I'll do is once I get my monetization back, I'll just work on streaming once or twice a week on YouTube, and then making this a area I put all my clips and all my shorts, and I'll just mainly go to TikTok because honestly I just don't like see the appeal of YouTube streaming. Like, I like it, but it'd be nice for YouTube. It sucks that like if I just had a good computer, I could play like at least Fortnite, and that would be fun. Because I can play like hours of Fortnite if I'm just like you know, streaming it. I'll have like a good time. I get so pissed off when playing Fortnite though, so maybe I could easily play like 10 hours. Not that I would. I played like probably 5 hours. I'm like, holy shit, I just wasted 5 hours of my life that I'll never get back. Like, I don't shiny hunt unless I'm recording because I feel like it's like, what's the point? What's the point? But yeah, that's like a game where it's like, it's fun, but also what's the point? So it's one of those type of things. I don't know. And I feel like making like a series for Pokemon would be funner than not like a video game series, like an action figure series, like a story. It's a lot more funner than playing the games, but the things that you have, I think, is what's important. Dude, I got fucking, my nose is stuffy. My nose is stuffy and I'm not a fan. My nose is stuffy and I'm not a fan. I'm also just like, what the, dude, this fucking area sucks. I'm so bored of this fucking area. It is what it is, though. I'm so bored of this area, bruh. Okay, I'm just gonna start doing my recordings just so maybe I can figure out how to fix my cap cut. If I can figure out how to fix cap cut, then I think my clipping will be able, I can edit and it'll be so much better. I wish I could just stream editing and whatnot and just have people to talk to while I edit, but people do not like want to watch you edit videos, so that sucks. But that would have been cool. I think getting like feedback while editing would be nice and what have you. The only thing that's gonna suck about CapCut on my computer is I have like a really shitty mouse right now. My mouse is really absolute garbage. And additionally, I'm tired. And additionally, it's a lot faster using your fingers and moving them around sometimes than being on a computer using a mouse. Because you can like size stuff better and whatnot. You definitely can size things up better. Dude, I hate having asthma. I feel like it's clogged me up so bad the last couple days. Very frustrating. Very frustrating, actually. Oh, please don't. Dude, you know what's funny? I think I like fixed my controller drift by just beating the shit out of my fucking controller. That's so goated, dude. Oh. It making me feed more into that anger and annoyance. Ay ay ay. Ay ay ay. I kind of wish Charmander I think would be cooler if it had Charmeleon's color for shiny, honestly. If it turned red, it would look cooler. I kind of wish it turned red. But the yellow is nice as well, so I can't even be hating. I just need, I think, do I have another shiny alpha? Do I have only 5 shiny alpha Pokemon? I feel like I have maybe, do I have more than that? I don't know. Excuse me. Yeah, I do. I have Gorgas, I have Emboar. Yeah, I have a lot of shiny, so I don't know what I'm thinking. What's it? Do I have a shiny team? Of course I do. I wish it. Excuse me. I do wish there was a way to get to like pick what gate you spawned at when gates flying. That would be. Obviously, other times other gates are better than others, so I don't know. I kind of want to go for another Fennekin hunt. That'd be kind of crazy. That one was so fast that I feel like I should probably go for like another Fennekin hunt because we have Salamence there, Altaria, Swablu. So many good shinies there. So many good shinies. 2 Alpha Gardevoirs. That's crazy. I don't want a shiny Alpha Gardevoir in the middle because you can get them easily on the sides. So it's like, why would I need that in my life? I don't. So we don't want that happening. Man, oh man. I'm just gonna watch something because I'm bored as fuck, dude. There's nothing to do when shy hunting this game. It feels like I can get so boring so fast, and you just like the fuck I'm gonna do. Dude, why is my nose so clogged? Oh, I need nose spray. That's what I need. I haven't really been using nose spray lately. I haven't needed it. So I need to probably just get nose spray. I'll be fine. I get like these sinus problems. I get congested. And then I'm like dying. I'm kind of frustrated. My fucking computer, it changes its background, like, actively. It's like one of those generic backgrounds from, like, you know, Microsoft. So every once in a while I'll be sitting there and I'll see something flicker. It's my fucking background. And up. That is kind of insane. I'm still pretty surprised we haven't got a Scrafty yet. Not gonna lie. I feel like it's a pretty easy Pokemon to get. But nope. I feel like I see Garbodor the most, then Scrafty, then Aggron over there. A little bit, we'll do some just, I think, normal running around the area. I don't know yet. I don't like... This area's just, like, awkwardly, like, small enough, yet big, where it makes things just feel so awkward. Like, the resets. I don't wanna talk to you. I really like Claro. That's a good ass artist. I like her quite a bit. Okay. I feel like maybe I should watch the Great, now the Drift's coming back. The Drift's coming back. Uh-oh, I might have to fucking break my Joy-Con again. I don't know where the Pro Controller I had was. I had a Pro Controller. I don't know where it went. I don't know where it went. Ooh, Stonefist Alpha would be so good. I'm kind of upset he didn't get a Mega. Kind of upset he didn't get a Mega. I feel like Pokemon gets so restricted because it has to, like, abide by the competitive scene, and that's what I really don't like about, like, Pokemon, because, like, there should be a lot more Megas, but they have to take into account that it might get put into competitive play, and then people get angry if Pokemon's not decent enough to be put in competitive play and whatnot. You know what I mean? Like, they'll be like, well, what's the point of making that? It's like, can we just have cool things? Can we have just fun things? Fuck, dude. But you know, kind of like this should have been a lot. I feel like almost every Pokemon should get a Mega, honestly. Like late thing, in the sense of, you know, because it's kind of cool and it's adds a lot to, like, the lore and whatnot, and to the car, like the products and whatnot, and the it could do a ton of cards and products of, like, action figures. So I had, like, a stroke there, so the same thing twice. But no. It's kind of goofy to me. What's that? Bulbasaur is just normal. I hate, like, waiting for things. Like, I like the blocky Pokemon line of action figures, but it feels like we're always gonna be waiting for the next fucking thing to come out. Because they do a really good job at releasing sweet Pokemon products. And they kind of fumble it sometimes. And, like, right now, it's like we got some pretty good things, but we have, like, lined up coming out, or just coming out, the starters, Fuecoco and Quaxel, whatever its name is, Quaxolotl or something. I don't fucking know. Coming to the line, we already got the Sprigato or whatever its name is, Sprigito. I don't fucking know. And but this new line, we have those two. We have Machop, which is cool. We have Corfish, which I thought was awesome. Excuse me, one other I can't think of. But then, like, when are we gonna get like the Fuequacos or Fuecoco? I can't say his fucking name. When are we gonna get his final evolution in figure form? Is it gonna be like that's like wait like like another month, 2 more weeks? When are we gonna get the info on that? And then they had pictures of shiny Pokemon, but there's no info on those shiny Pokemon. I want to know when we get the shiny Charizard blocky figure. I need to know because I'll buy a couple of those. I'm gonna add one to my collection for sure. But I want to know, are we gonna get a Crawdont? Like, you're showing Corfish. Are we getting a Crawdont? Like, shit, dude. Shit. I think they had Greninja, but we never got Froakie. So that's kind of fucking weird. They got Squirtle, and they did Bulbasaur, but where's Venusaur, and where's the Blastoise figures? Like, I want more info from Blockies, and I want to know when they're gonna release stuff and whatnot. And it's like, it frustrates me because I love the idea of getting these figures, but then I don't have the middle or evolution or the last evolution line for half those stuff. And I would love to see a high quality Crawdont figure. But they just do what they did before, where they release a Psyduck, but where's the gold deck? They released an Eevee, but we haven't got any of the evolutions yet. It's like, what's going on? What's going on? Give us info. And I messaged them like, hey, Blockies, are we getting any info on this? I want to make content for you guys. I want to do news videos for my action figure account. And they go, all the news you can get are from our social medias right here. It's like, dude, you guys are suck with pre-release info. You guys suck with being like really press info and whatnot. That's insane. But yeah, no, it's. Oh god, tired. Yeah, I should have streamed. I just went to bed, but the problem was I just couldn't sleep. I was wide awake. I was kind of wide awake. So it is what it is. It is what it is. They just need to make like fucking clipping and video editing so much easier nowadays. But they do and they don't. I don't know why they haven't. There isn't like a web browser I can go and just do all that like through like a Flash, you know. They did like Flash games back in the day. I don't have like a website browser or like a clipper. Easy shit like that. Like I bet there's clipping software and whatnot that you can find, but like it's so hard to find and whatnot and figure out like what's legit and what's good. It's like so like what is this shit? Super annoying. Super annoying. And like it's impossible. There's no fucking editors that are like free that like work and are great. Like DaVinci's not too bad, but I'm not going through that fucking shit show again trying to figure that all out. Super annoying. DaVinci's just too much where it's like, what the fuck's going on here? But maybe I gotta do that. Maybe I have to like just be like, oh well, we gotta do it. So maybe I'll look into getting the DaVinci Resolve again. Jeez Louise. Okay. I want to shine Tyranitar so bad. So bad, man. So bad, man. What's it called? Larvitar is pretty good, too. I wouldn't mind that. Wouldn't mind that shiny. Would not mind Pupitar. Would not mind Pupitar. Getting bored of this hunt. That's all I can say. Getting bored of this hunt. The random alpha shines though do get me excited and pumped up. These are just so cool. I still think it's dumb that this area has like a lot of them that you get in the wild zones for the alphas in there, which kind of feels like, what's the point of hunting those other wild zones that have the alpha and going for those alphas when you could just get it through here, you know, in time, which you probably will. So it kind of feels shitty. You go for like, you know, we'll say like the Agorgus and like alpha, or what's it called? Zone for like in like zone 15 or something, and then you get it after like so long hunting it, and then you're just playing this area and you fucking get another one. That would feel bad. That'd be a feels bad moment if I had seen one myself. That water's pretty good. Crocodile would be insane. Crocodile would be insane. You know, I have got like a back-to-back in this game where it's like, you know, shiny and like a Pokemon, not like a little bit further away shiny. But it was like at a completely different like level, it was lower and on the ground. I didn't know about it until a little bit later. I just want to see like one where it's two Pokemon pop when they're right next to each other. I need one of those. I need to see one of them. I kind of want to hunt the Pyroar Alpha now. I kind of want to hunt the Pyroar Alpha area. I'm happy we got the chest bin, but jeez, man. That was a fucking hunt on its own, too. Ay, ay, ay. Maybe I'll go back to that and just do some more bench resets. For, like, the foreseeable future. Because I need to get, like, the alphas over there in Mawile. The, Pyroars. Skarmory. Not alpha, but a Skarmory idea over there. Even though he pops up decently here. He is alpha. So is it really worth hunting the Skarmory in the one area for mainly going for the alphas? I don't know. And I'm kind of in that thing, like I have a shiny Arbok. I really want the shiny Alpha Arbok. I really want that. But it gets to a point where it's like, is it really like, should I be wasting my time on something that I already have a shiny of? It's just smaller. At the moment, maybe not. Maybe though. Who knows? I'm just not sure yet. So I gotta think about that. I definitely want to hunt Honedge. I know Dublade is it in Lysander's? I think it's in Lysander's lab. And I think there's a way to hunt that area by just spamming the teleporter for like a fucking year. Which I saw, and that seems kind of a little silly. But I feel like it's something you have to kind of do because you probably don't have enough room to run and reset them. Excuse me. Fuck. Dude, ooh. I got gunk. I'm coughing up gunk. Okay, I'm gonna check something. This is how we'll see if I get a, if it actually gets the all of them, you know, in an area. If I stay on this bench and do the little reset right here, this actually spawns both alphas. So we're going to go like this. We're going to save. I'm going to check which both alphas are. Heliolisk. I'm going to reset this. And if we get Heliolisk, then we can just spam the bench for a bit. And then we can spam, once we, you know, get what we need, we'll go to the Tepic, hopefully. Maybe just spamming the bench is the real method we gotta do. So let's see what it looks like. Heliolisk should be the spawn right there. If it's not, then it's not gonna spawn in. Okay, it's not. Well, that's tragic. So we'd be missing it. It has to be in range, it has to be up there, so that kind of sucks. I just wish they would have had like a riding Pokemon. I wouldn't mind if you could have a riding Pokemon where it speeds up the running times 2, but then made the Shine Charm with only 2048 odds. I'd be fine with that, honestly. I'd be down for that. I totally would be down for that. Make the odds 2048 with the Shine Charm, but you can make it to move 2 times faster. I'd be down. Cause it sucks having to run everywhere. It don't feel good, man. It don't feel good. Every second counts. I don't wanna live with you anymore. Goodra. Okay, we're gonna do this little method called I'm running on the map. I'm running around the map. I can't speak. How you doing? How you doing, Zelda? I'm doing not the best. I'm like, I'm kind of in that mood of like, do I want to keep streaming? I'm kind of in that mood. Do I want to like keep doing this? I don't know. I had like kind of like that, like, you know, realization that like what's gonna happen in a month with this game. I had that like recently. And do I have to go back to playing other games? You know, I don't know. So I'm in like a little somber, bitter mood with the lights on today. I think that's also contributing to my fucking anger because I hate these lights when I'm like tired and dehydrated. But I'm in like that type of like weird headspace where I just don't feel like and I think the thing that's really also making me kind of feel like this is that I don't have like editors. You know, I have people that can help me with editing, and I don't get my stuff in the algorithm. I see all these people that have like crappier shiny comps than me than what I have currently, and are not as funny, and they're just kind of like they're getting tons of views, and that could be me. I could be that guy if I just had the ability to do that, which I just don't have the ability to easily edit right now, which is frustrating. So I'm in like a fucking somber mood. I'm in like a do I just like kind of like I don't know. I feel like what I'll probably want to do is that if once I get monetization, I'll probably go to TikTok and just stream there, and I think that would be a lot funner than YouTube. But at the same time, it's not, because you can't like be yourself on TikTok. So I'll have to be like somewhat sterile. I'll still be on. I think I'll still like do YouTube like once or twice a week stream. But I don't know. I just don't have growth on YouTube at all. There's like no growth with her. I've gotten probably like 1 or 2 new people as of recently, and it's just like there's just no growth on YouTube, and kind of sucks. And also, I don't like the aspect of having like the big problem too is I don't have the big problem I have is I don't have like the thumbnails. I don't have the people spreading my stuff. I don't have like the content essentially. Because I can have the stream and I just don't have the content. And I appreciate the kindness, Zelda. With me, it's like right now I can't really play any other games than Pokemon because my computer's so messed up. I think my brother's getting a new computer soon. That's gonna be like really good. I might ask him if I could like have for a while his laptop. His laptop's pretty good too, so I could probably it'll be able to let me run, you know, what I need to run if I want to play Fortnite. If I want to do stuff like that. So I think I might ask him that. He's like, parts of me like I want to do a lot of things with the channel content wise. I want to like even make like a series with Pokemon and like those action figures. Like I said, I want to do like a whole entire like, you know, comic book type series, things like that, where it could be fun. But I wouldn't have the like, people wouldn't know about it. You know, I wouldn't be able to get the people like, you know, be like, oh, that's cool. You know, oh, hey, I had to at least build like up a fan base of like people like, you know, that watch my content enough to then go support it and like, you know, comment on videos and that type of stuff. And I currently don't have I have that. I don't really have that. Which I have like, you know, people like you. We're cool. And I appreciate you a lot. But I don't like I need more of people to interact as well. And I don't have that yet, so I have to get that. I used to, but then, you know, life took a swan dive into concrete for me. But yeah, if that makes sense. I might fall asleep to the stream. That's fine. That's the Everest, but I might fall asleep to the stream. That was in my Discord though, so I'm in that little spot right now, or maybe it's just like, you know, I had a rough day today. I had a rough like, you know, past like a month. You know, I've had a rough year, but also had a good year. You know, I survived stuff and whatnot. But just in like a little bit of like a oof type of mood, and that's okay. It's just so I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. He's like, what I think about is like, okay, we're gonna run into the Arceus problem, where this game's fun for a month, and I still like, you know, I had fun with Arceus even when it was a month over, but everyone else kind of moved on from it. That were like, you know, playing it a lot, and then I lost people that like just watching off of that, and then you don't really get viewers because people aren't really, you know, they're not really watching as much, and yeah, so like it's one of those like weird things where I'm making that half and half of how I feel about stuff. Because like what happens, you know, if in a month no one's playing this game, or 2 months no one's playing this game, then we have like another like, you know, 2 months before the DLC comes out before people play it again, and at that point, if in where am I gonna be at with 2 months in this game, you know? It seems like shines are just so easy. And if I do like, you know, 5 hours a day streaming, or even 5 hours every other day streaming shiny hunting, that's not good. That's gonna I'll probably get all the shinies in the game, you know what I mean, except for alphas, and then I'll be doing the alpha decks. But then what happens if the new DLC comes out and fucks all of the alphas up and makes it to where it's a lot easier to get them, and I wasted like a month, and now everyone can get like alphas really easily. So I'm just like, I'm so just so like unsure of what like the future of this game and the content I'll be able to make off of this game and the enjoyment I'll be able to bring with it before I get burnt out. Because like I said, Arceus was so goated, and they released that mass outbreaks, and that just tanked the game. That like made the bit where like no one was playing as much anymore. People were just like salty with it once they realized, oh, well, I have all the shines I want now, and now I feel like I don't need to really play the game. So that's where I'm kind of at with a lot of this stuff. Like I just kind of like, I don't know. I want to keep making content for Pokemon, but I can't really do that currently. And I want to keep streaming, but at the same time I don't, because it's like, what's the point of streaming if I don't put up clips? Because clips are what get people to come to your streams, you know, and people to find you. If I don't have them, all I'm doing is just sitting here talking to like 5 to 10 people, and nothing's coming of it, you know, in the sense of progress. And I need to progress in my life. I can't stay stagnant and just play games all day talking to a couple people without getting anything in return. If that, you know what I mean? So like, that's what I'm kind of sitting at. You know, I'm kind of in that like, this is like kind of like that sad mood, that realization of like I was doing really good a while back. Like BDSP came out, I was doing really good. Then you know, I had like a steady viewers, and that was going in and out. But I could make comp videos and get tons of views, and then Scarlet and Violet kind of just ruined it all. And it's like, I should have just bit the bullet and kept going and just, smiled through it. That's not me. That's not me, but I should have just bit the bullet and smiled through it. But instead, I was a baby. And I dropped Pokemon completely. And, yeah, that tanked everything essentially. But with that, I did find, I loved collecting action figures and making content with that. And that's why I do take a lot of enjoyment out of doing those videos. The problem is I just it's a lot to do those videos. And then I had the whole cancer thing. And going back to making those videos, they weren't getting as many views as they used to because TikTok algorithm, the way it works, that if you're a newer channel, they're going to promote you in the algorithm a lot more than if you already had a channel for a year and you kind of stopped making content. Like, that's the incentivizing thing with TikTok. They want new accounts and new people making content, so they promote you like crazy. But if you've been on the website for a while and you stop making content and you used to make a lot of views, they're not doing too much. They don't really promote you as much. So it's kind of like this weird love-hate thing with TikTok. Love-hate thing. But, yeah, I don't know. I want to start making action figure videos again, because those did really good. I actually made money off them. I actually made money off them. It was kind of cool. Maybe we'll get back into it. Maybe we'll do some Pokemon related ones as well, so I can like double post them. I can post them like to my TikTok for like my main one and then my Pokemon one. I feel that'd be kind of cool. I feel that'd be kind of cool. We'll just have to wait and see, dudes. We'll have to wait and see. But how you doing today, by the way, Zelda? If you're still here, not listening to me talk nonsense. How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing pretty well. I'm kind of in that spot where it's like, if I go to another area and get a shiny I kind of want, or even if I do want it, it's kind of like, man, that could have been Tepic or Squirtle though. That could have been Tepic or Squirtle though. So I'm kind of like, do I leave? Do I leave this area, or what do I do? What do I do? I don't know. I gotta keep going though. I have to get all the starters. I get all the shiny starters. You know what's gonna suck is that like they do like the DLC comes out and they make the stars a lot easier to hunt. That would be so salty. But I do hope that the they bring like you can hunt like Alpha Charizard, Alpha Venusaur, Alpha Blastoise. I pray they do that. Hunt like a Blast or not Blastoise, some War Turtle and Ivysaur. I would pray they do that. And that's why I haven't evolved any of my Chikorritas or anything up yet, because I assume we're gonna be able to possibly get Meganium and Bayleaf. Who knows? Like huntable, and I'd rather just not evolve then. But I do have multiples of Chikorita. I think I have like 3 Chikorita at this point. So if I get one more, I think I will evolve. If I get another one, I will evolve that as well. Alright, Jace just won a game on the World Series. And you're a fan of them, right? That's who you wanted to win? Blue Jays won the game. Game 1, sorry. I can't remember who you were rooting for. That's good, though, if it's what you wanted. If not, shit, dude. Fuck. Blue Jays more like Blue Gays. More like Blue Gays. Unless you like them. They're more like Blue Yays. Yeah, okay, awesome, good. Yeah, just making sure. I feel like you did want the Blue Jays to win. But I'm not like a sports guy, so I kind of forget certain things, but I can kind of remember that. How you doing, Cosmo? Did you do your interview today? Sorry, I had a little yawn, oof moment. Oh, people said the Dodgers would steamroll them, of course. Well, I hope they can keep it going. I hope they can keep it going. Scary stuff. It once again got delayed. Oh, that sucks. What happened, if you don't mind me asking? You don't have to say if you don't want to. But that does suck. Here's someone done. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Well, I bet it looks fine. Don't get too worried about that. You don't want to end up getting like passed up on something. But I can get it too. I can get it too. Just remember, if nothing doesn't come through with this one, there's always other places. But yeah, no, I can get that. You want to look as best as you can. I don't blame you. But I bet you look fine, just as you are too. Remember that. You don't gotta look all diddied up. I almost said diddied up. Well, maybe if you are looking diddied up, they'll be like, "Oh dang, who's this baddie? We gotta hire them right now." But yeah, nothing wrong with that though too. Don't get stressed about it. I'm serious. If I do the interview looking like this, I'll get rejected. I don't know. I bet you look fine. I bet you look fine. No. They're like, no. No. But I can understand. It's also Best Buy. Trust me, dude. If you go to Best Buy and you're a woman, ooh, they love you. Ooh, they love you. So don't worry about that. I'm being honest. Don't worry about that. Ooh, they want women to work at Best Buy because nerds go to Best Buy and nerds love women. Wow, a woman in video games. Do 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 do. No, trust me, I'm not even joking, dude. That's like a real thing. Like, I had tons of friends that worked at Best Buy. I'm not even joking. I had like most of my friends were all at Best Buy at one point. There was 14 people I knew at Best Buy, and they said all the women, whenever they see a woman, they would hire them like right away because guys would just come in. And they would always go to the woman most of the time if they're weird. Like, you might get some weirdos. Just because it's like they had someone to chat with. Yeah, I meant Best Buy. If I said GameStop, I meant Best Buy. I meant Best Buy. I did have a friend that worked at GameStop. Got robbed at gunpoint. Back in the day when he was like just out of high school or just either he was in high school or just out of high school. I think it was just in high school. Like finishing high school. I mean, I can't remember what it was. But yeah, I meant Best Buy. If it's at GameStop, wait. If I'm at GameStop, my bad. Oh no, I see what you mean. No, because you have it's technology. End of the day, sorry, it's technology. I see what you meant. Excuse me. It's technology. You know, nerds and geeks love technology, and they also love to see like a woman and be like, ooh, they're also into my interests. Maybe they'll be my friend. And then they yeah. It doesn't need to be like gamer girl in that aspect either. It's like it's like in the you kind of dress up like a nerd. Like Best Buy employees kind of look like nerds. They have like their khakis and their blue shirts. So like you even get it just off of that. They kind of feel like they're on your level. Like, oh, look they dress like a nerd. I hope I get a boyfriend somehow. You might. You never know. You might. The problem with you is that you think too little of yourself. And you're all like, I have to look perfect. And most guys, they don't mind, you know. They don't mind when women don't look their quote unquote best. But no, working at Best Buy, you'll also meet a lot of guys there, they're fellow employees. Be careful, a lot of them are fucking weirdos. And also, additionally, it's not best to find people to go out with when you're at work. On that regard too, it's never like good mixing like business with pleasure, as they say. As they say, it's wittily never worth mixing business with pleasure. Here's exactly a mess. I swear, I'm not trying to sound. No, I can get it. You just gotta maybe do some brushing, some. I don't know. I think you can figure something out. I don't think it'll be the end of the world. But I can get you. My hair's fucked. Like my hair's fucked, so I get you. Yeah, I'll be careful. Good. Yeah, no, there's a lot of jerks out there. A lot of jerks out there. Zelda's just over there screaming and dying. He's turning red. Soon he'll be turning purple. Oh my. But yeah, no, I'm in that spot where I need to get me a job. Now I'm gonna be, I think, applying to Kroger's. Down the street. I'll probably do that, honestly. What the heck? Get out of here, stupid OneDrive. I'll probably apply to Kroger's. But that's probably Dude, shut the fuck up, updates. This stupid OneDrive thing keeps telling me, hey, you have privacy. Yeah, well, so it's like, dude, shut up. I'm trying to listen to the game, dude. It caused me, like, my game to lag. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, I thought about going back to Walmart, but that's kind of a drive. And also, I don't like the people there. And also, I don't like the idea when my ex-friends, his, like, wife is there. And she'll probably be like, hey, why'd you stop talking to my husband? I'm like, dude, you don't want to know why. Because you don't know the whole story of that. And I'm not about to sit here and tell you that and blow up his spot. Just because I'm not his friend anymore doesn't mean I'm not going to blow up his spot over some shit. But honestly, it might get to some point where I'd be like, oh, no, I just don't. You know what, fuck, I don't care. Just say what I have to say. But, no, it's all the things. Yeah, Walmart, I'll play this. When you have a good team, and when management isn't being bitter assholes, it is so fun. If you're working the back room, if you're just like working the assembly line, you're able to talk and chat and just like, you know, not goof around, but just like kind of hang out and do your job. It's so fun. And it's a great place. And we have to go out on the floor. You get so many interesting stories. It can be a lot of fun. It used to be you were only on the floor at like nighttime when all like the gremlins come in, and you just kind of like did like staging or like you did staging or you did stocking, and it was pretty cool. But they changed a lot. Now it's like all over the place. Last time I heard, and it's not that fun. But as long as you got people, if you don't have like management fucking with you, it's so much fun. We just happened to have management fucking with us near the end, which led to he's turning blue. I saw Zelda's emoji. It's what kind of led to like that place sucking. Also, my friend's like a baby. He's like, I don't want to be told. I don't want to be kind of like told, talked down to. It's like, okay, you kind of have to, bro, if you want a job. You don't want a job. We kind of need one to live. Get over it. You get talked down to and bust your ass. Oh well. You can't really complain when you don't have like a college education. You gotta just kind of like eat shit. You gotta eat shit. You gotta keep working hard to be able to then build some of your own. And if you have to eat shit for a while and get talked down to, oh well. The worst they'll do is fire you. So like, let that happen before you quit. Let that happen before you quit. You know. But I don't know. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Let's see. Yeah, no. Walmart, depending on where you're at, also does. Because Walmart, if you're in the back room, it's awesome. If you're working the online shopper, it's awesome. Almost every other area kind of sucks. Like if you're working like a register, kind of fucking sucks. If you're working stocking, kind of fucking sucks. But there's a few places there that's pretty nice. Like I kind of liked doing the clothing section because I moved locations because it was too much on my back, and I did clothing, but then that was actually much worse on my back, and it fucking sucked. Clothing, apparel, like sucked, but it went by so fast. Like you had to sit there and like fold stuff and like make it all nice and take the clothes and move them to where they're supposed to be because people rearrange them. and you got like a section, and you had to abide by that section, and then you had to go get carts and take those carts of clothes and put them back on the shelf. And the problem was they made it seem like it was so fucking important, but I was doing so much, and when half of them were doing so little, I didn't realize that because they're all old people. And I'm like, oh, I didn't have to go all crazy as I did, and like after a while, I just got too much on my back, so I was like, fuck that. No, she probably didn't get unlucky, honestly. She probably had the right experience. They treat you like shit there. It's that if you have a good team and you're in the back room, it's fun. But she wasn't probably in the back room. She was probably register, stocking, or she did do the line. If she was in the back room, she probably was because I know you said she's a bigger lady. It was probably hard on her because the back room is brutal. The back room is brutal. You just lift shit all day, put it on pallets, and when it's the days that like we could just talk when we're doing our stuff, and we just were like, just not talk. Like, we would talk while we're doing our job was fun, but then we'd have fucking assholes that wouldn't do their job sometimes and like slack off, so making our hard work look like we're slacking off. That was annoying. But yeah, I think most like you can tell how bad a company is when the turnover rate's extremely fast. So in particular, Walmart has a really big turnover rate, which means that they'll hire someone and that person might only be there for like a couple weeks, maybe a month, and then they're popped out, maybe a couple days. They don't really care that much because eventually they'll find the right person that'll be there for a couple years, and before they leave. And they're constantly rotating out. Those type of stores are. Because they don't care about their employees, end of the day. That's how it goes. Oh my goodness. I kind of wish I was selling stuff online when I was working at Walmart, because I'd probably be like in a really good like place right now. I was only starting to sell stuff at the very end of my Walmart stay, but barely. And I wish I would have had the knowledge I had today when working at Walmart, because I could have gone to a better part-time situation. Because I went to part-time, but I was still working like 30, 35 hours. And then I dropped down to like, I think 25, 28. And then I was like, fuck this place. I'm in too much pain. I hate fucking having to work so hard and then get paid so little. Fuck this. I mean the sense of like I would come in like 4 days a week and do like a 5-hour shift or an 8-hour shift. More like a 9-hour shift. It's actually a 9-hour shift because you had 1 hour you had to go get food for at least 1 hour, and they didn't pay you. Or you didn't have to get food. You just had to like take a hour lunch, and you didn't get paid during that. So you were there for 9 hours, which is BS. Anyways, what was I trying to say? Good gracious. If I would have been like buying and selling things while I worked there, I probably would have been able to build up my business a ton. Because I only started selling stuff like near the end. It was like very, very few things, and it wasn't like anything like that I did like now. So, yeah, no, I wish we could figure that out. Wish we could figure that out. It also kind of sucks that what is it that like really kind of annoyed me? Okay, we're good. That I had a chance to get like a decent job where I just would do shipping stuff, but I let my anxiety get over me, and I ended up losing that job. I'm like, fuck. I should have just took it. Dude, why is my toe so fucking long? That's crazy. I have pretty long toes. That's weird. Maybe it just looks long right now. I don't know. That's a pretty fucking long toe. I'm just looking down, and like my toes resting on like a box, and it looks like a little bit smaller than lengthwise, a little bit less than my finger. But it's pretty long. It's crazy. Makes you wonder how many people have fucking stubby little baby toes and long toes. I got I think a mixture of both, where like they're stubby long. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, I mean, I notice it often, my toes, but like I just kind of had like that. Because like I notice at least like I notice it quite often, honestly. But sometimes they just look a lot longer than you remember, and that looks like fucking like a 3-inch long toe. That's crazy. Maybe it's like 2.5. I don't know, but that's a pretty long fucking toe. That's crazy. But yeah, you've been living this long, you just now notice that. Yeah, it is what it is. Get off my back. It is what it is. Oh, I forgot my birthday's coming up pretty soon. 4 more days. Yeah, maybe it's not that long, but it's pretty fucking long. Well, that's huge. It's like, it looks like it's like this long. Yeah, it's pretty fucking long. All the better to be sucked on. All the better for sucking. Oh, that's huge. It's huge. Whenever I think of that, I think of yeah, wow, above average. When I think of it's huge, I think of Pokemon Let's Go. Every time. It's huge. I've been thinking about that for years. Especially when it comes to Pokemon. Like whenever I'm playing, like I'm like, it's huge. No. All the better to be suckling. Foot. Hey, no. See, if I'm beating the foot allegations, but I didn't even know my feet were that, like, my toes were that long. So yeah, I beat it just off of that. I beat it just off of that because I should have known that if I was a real foot guy. Don't make me gut ya. Don't make me gut ya. I had this little knife I was using to open stuff earlier. It's cool. It's like a little like curved blade. It's like a cool little curved blade. Yeah, she don't say it's tiny. It's all good. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, not to you. No, you, not you too. I am. It's not tiny. It's all good. That's true. At that point, you just tuck your wiener and put it into your butt, and you wear a strap on and just pretend that, you know, you got big dingus. At that point, you just pretend you have big dinky. You tuck your winky between your toes, not your toes. Damn it! It's gonna make it seem like I like toes so much that I want me to tuck between your toes. I meant tuck between your thighs. I just was looking at the chat. I swear, I totally wasn't looking at the chat. I just fumbled that. But you put your dinky between your thighs, maybe tucking your butt, putting the strap on. You never gotta worry about that. You never have to worry about her saying that you're too small. You're too small. How you doing, Everest? How you doing, dude? Laugh I caught, man. Fuck you, Cosmic. Man, fuck you with my long toe. Oh, that's funny. That's some good stuff. Dude, what are you saying? You got the lights. You're so beautiful, yeah. You're such a beautiful girl. And whenever you drive me suicide. I don't know how that song goes. And the way we go, you're such a beautiful girl. Yeah, I hate these lights. It's pretty bad. I'm tired too, so they're making me more sleepy. But I'll do it more often. Ooh, it's cold in here too. Holy shit. Difference between a strap and a real thing. You'd be surprised. Oh, so I got a message. You'd be surprised. They're realistic now. I would know. No, I was kidding. I'm messaging my dude. I haven't heard from them all day. They're getting ready to go to like a Canadian Comic Con. Excuse me. So I haven't really been able to hear from them much because they're like, you know, hanging out with family and whatnot. Yeah, you got me, that's why they never work. Yeah, that's crazy. I like that song. That's a good song. I'm just messing with a picture of this action figure I got. Today, let's just 7 pieces of aluminum weighing 10K each above the chest. Oh man, that's brutal. I'm so sore. I can only imagine. I need to do that. I need to do that job. I need to do that job to get a. I need to do that job so bad, man, to get my workout in and get some money on doing it. Mm. And you. Whoops, I spelled that wrong. I can't fuck. How you spell Inuyasha? There we go. Trying to message my friend for how you spell Inuyasha. So I feel empowered and in pain. True, yeah. Too much pain, not enough gain. Yeah. Well, what you do is you need to have your protein intake. How much protein are you having after you do those type of things? Because you will get gains if you. The big thing, the reason why people don't get gains is they don't eat enough protein. That's the biggest problem with a lot of people. They lack the protein consumption. They lack the protein consumption. Yeah, that's crazy. They lack the protein consumption. Um, uh, so for example, we'll say Everest weighs 250 pounds. I don't know how much he weighs. I'm just saying that we're just saying that for example because that's how much I roughly was weighing. I weigh like 270 now. So what it would be is that you'd have to have at least 250 grams of protein to start building muscle and mass at the minimum. But really, you really want to skyrocket to like 270, 280 at that weight. Pretty much, you want to be 30 grams of protein above your body weight. 100 kg I weigh. Is that like 200 pounds in America? I think, which is a good weight. Let me look it up. I put 200 kg. That'd be funny. 200 kg, 2 pounds, or 100 kg. Yeah, 220. That's not bad. So you want to have, I actually do want to have about 250 grams of protein, ideally, to build muscle and to recover. The big thing is that protein. If you like are super sore the next day after doing heavy stuff like that, as long as you hit your protein goal, you'll more than likely be recovered. With a decent night's sleep, at least 8 hours of sleep. If you get a little bit less, that's fine too. Like 6 hours is still okay. So you roughly want to have at least 200 to 250 when you're doing those heavy, intense days. And you want to have it kind of throughout the day. And you want to make sure, this is very important, I was telling them Cosmic earlier, you want to have casein protein at least 30 to 40 grams at night before you go to bed. And the great thing about that is that you can eat pumpkin seeds. These pumpkin seeds have serotonin and they have melatonin. And they have a good source of protein. A little bit of calories, but that's because it's good calories that's going to help recover you through the night. Because that protein is good for multiple things. But it's really good for mixed in with like Greek yogurt. It has that slow release casein, while it has the other like plant-based protein. The casein is to help slow release and recover you while you're sleeping. So what I recommend you is getting Greek yogurt that's at least 25 grams, 20 to 25 grams, and mix it with some pumpkin seeds and eat it an hour before bed, 30 minutes, an hour before bed, and it will slow release and heal you, and you'll feel a lot better as time goes by. Because that's exactly what I did. Uh-oh, I haven't messaged me. Let me see. Okay, we good. Okay, there. They're going to bed now. I look at. I've been wanting to talk to them all day, but now I'm streaming, and I'm like, it's hard to balance streaming, talking to someone. That's awesome though. They're going to sleep, which is late for them. They got a busy day. They got Comic-Con tomorrow, I think. Go, dude. Anyways, to get back to it. Didn't get to finish my message before I sent. What the F? I didn't even see it. It's my bad. My cousins let me have some of his protein drink one time, but he seemed hesitant to let me have some. Well, that's stupid. Yeah, that's annoying. If I started the job 5 weeks ago, I think, yeah, oh yeah, no. You will lose weight on those physical labor jobs slowly and surely. If you want to lose weight, I think ideally you probably want to try to get to 90 kg, or you probably want to get to like 85, and that's a pretty good weight right there to be kind of like content at. That'd be about roughly 200 pounds in America, and I think that's a good weight for a guy. Ideally, the best weight is like 180, and then growing muscle to go up to 200, 210 with muscle and whatnot. That's like ideal. Yeah, okay, so what you're gonna do, Everest, you are going to go to the store when you can tomorrow, and you're gonna get some pumpkin seeds and some Greek yogurt. Look, I don't know, because Australia's a bit different, obviously. You ratio, if you have ratio there, RATIO, that's good. Take that at nighttime. It will. I promise you, might be slow at first, but it will recover you a lot better, and you won't be as sore the next day. And then on top of that, try to get some protein powder. Try to get some protein powder, and have a shake in the morning. Just don't even worry about milk. Just put water in there, shake it, drink it, chug it. Sometimes protein powder is really good. Other times, chug it, dude. Chug it. And most of them are 25 grams of protein. That is going to recover your body while you're working out or while you're doing your job. And then at lunchtime, chug another 25 grams. Chug it. It's you have to do it. That's 50 grams of protein right there, and that will hit a good amount of your goal. And then try to have just some type of other protein sources throughout the day. But if you take 2 protein shakes a day, and the protein shakes are just like a scoop of protein and then some water, it might get you a little bloated, but that's okay. It's worth it because it'll help you in the long run. Once you get used to it, your body will get used to it. But you take those protein, that's 50 grams right there, and at nighttime, if you're having like 35 to 40 grams of protein, that's pretty much almost your half your day limit. And then your other food, just eat some some chicken, like a chicken breast. Have some other small things. You can even have snacks that have protein in them. But the point is that if you can manage it to where you can at least get at the minimum 150 grams of protein a day, your recovery will be so much better, and you'll start growing muscle, and you'll be able to because with a job like that where you're lifting stuff heavy, in time your body will form to where it makes it to where it can just do that without the problem of it, and you won't have as much strain. But you won't really get areas you won't really gain the muscle that you should be having with that strength that you can hold. So you might be able to lift those things, but then we go try to apply it to other stuff, it won't apply that much because it didn't really grow your muscle the way it was supposed to. But dude, okay, look, I'll try to show off. I gained a lot, so you can't even I'll try to pause this. You can't even be able to see my muscle right now. Oh fuck! But this was all hanging in flab, and okay, yeah. See, I had to take off my shirt because this shirt's too restricting. But let's see if I can do it. But this is pretty solid, and I can't really wrap my hand around this. Beforehand, I was all just flab, but now it's oh jeez, angle's really bad. It doesn't look good. It's it's kind of flabby. But I would have nothing like this. Do you want that? What I did is I just fucking had 250 grams of protein every day, sometimes more, and I worked out, every day, every other day, 3 hours. But when you have a job like you have, you're going beyond 3-hour workout. You're going on endurance essentially and strength. So and I'll have to post an image on the Discord or something where you can see what I mean by if you just have their protein intake, whoo, it'll help out so much. Cut out the junk food a bit more and bop it up with protein, and you'll see the progress. But yeah, like you said, type 2 diabetic, what's called obese, not diabetic, but obese. That's true. I'm type 3. I'm the severe, but I've been cutting a lot of weight lately. Not now, I gained, but I'm saying when I was. And I think probably probably Monday, I think. I'll finally have a car to when I start going to the gym. And we'll get back in the... I see, the problem now I don't have money. I want to buy dumbbells, but they're so expensive, dude. It's like for 140-pound dumbbell, it's like $60. I don't want to do 40. I want to do 30s. 25 and 30s are the ideal. But that is so much money because the workouts I use with dumbbells, I need 2 of them most of the time. So I'm doing like traps. I'm doing traps. I'm doing neck workouts. I'm doing back trap and back workouts. And it requires to have 2. But you have to like go like this. You have to like lift them behind your back. You have to lift them like forward. It's a whole entire thing. And if I want fucking 2 matching sets of like 25s and 30, I can do 20 as well. But eventually, you know, you gotta bump it up more. And I was at 25 and 30. Because I wasn't really working my arms, I was working my back. I could probably go up higher if I did arms, but it's one of those things where it's like, oh man, if I were to get 2 30s, that would be like probably $70 to $80. That's crazy. Grind the battles now, so I get lots of points for the research. How's your hunting going? Hunting's going pretty bad. I have not been too lucky. In this stream, I've not been lucky. I got 1 shiny. It's Dragalge, the 100th shiny I got of that. Not fun, but it's okay. We're getting there. Thanks for stopping by as always, of course. Nice to see you. I was pretty pessimistic at the beginning of the stream. I've been feeling like moments of possibly stopping streaming again because I think about like how I'm stagnant with viewers, and it's all because I can't post clips right now. I don't have someone to help me edit, so I'm like, oh geez, do I want to keep streaming? Because I feel like I'm just like in like stuck in like a time warp where I'm not like getting, you know, I'm like not like progressing. I'm like in like a stasis chamber. It's more like it, and I'm just kind of like, you know, in this cryo. And I love you guys, love the people we have here, but at the same time, 10-hour work days of streaming is brutal, and I'm not seeing like the growth is what I'm getting at. So I'm like in like I was like in that weird spot in the beginning of the stream, kind of explaining how like this game in particular too, what happens if it dies after a month, guys? What happens if it dies after 2 months? Then what? I can't go back. I can't go to Scarlet and Violet. I can't. I can't go back to Arceus. No one cares about Arceus. I won't get any time in the algorithm. I'll play some other games maybe once I get a better computer, but right now, I probably can't get a better computer for like another 4 or 5 months. So I'm in that like weird spot where I'm like, I don't even know. Like, what am I gonna do? And he said once the DLC comes out, I'll get a lot of, you know, stuff coming on that. I'll get a lot of stuff, you know, people coming in from that, and I'll be like, oh, this is awesome again. But then what happens after, like, you know, what if the DLC sucks? Or what if the DLC, like, you know, only lasts 2 months? And I'm like, wait until the next DLC. And it's like, so I'm having that, like a little existential crisis where it's like, I feel like if I can just get the viewers that'll stay around, just hang out, that'll be awesome. But right now, I don't have clips. I don't have ways people to find me. So I'm trying to fix my computer so I can start clipping out stuff. It's just I'm not a tech guy, so like it's making me want to blow my brains out. And additionally, it's just like I don't know. It feels like I've waited too long to get things set up and going with my clips. I've already seen like so many people that had have their clips out there, have their like comp videos out. And it's like, damn, dude, I have like probably like 60 shines right now, and I see people that have like a 30 and 40 plus some you know. Plus, but 30 some, you know, 40 some shiny reactions. I'm like, damn, dude, I could be with my 60 plus. I could be getting the views they're getting, but I just don't have the clipping power at the moment, which sucks. I don't have the ability to easily do that. So yeah, no, I should play whatever I want, but that won't bring the views. Sadly, that's the problem. Is that it just won't, like, people, you know, they won't bring the views. The idea is, what I plan on doing is streaming and get my monetization back. The moment I get monetization back, I think I'll do about 1 to 2, maybe 3 days on YouTube of streaming, and then I'll do the rest of the streaming on TikTok. because TikTok has a better algorithm for streaming, and you get like more people like incentivized to donate compared to like YouTube. I don't want to do Twitch. I fucking hate Twitch. I had an affiliate at Twitch. I probably don't anymore. That was like years ago. But I'm not a fan of Twitch. It's not my too many babies over there. I don't want to have to be walking on like, you know, fine grains of sand over there. And then we'll also probably, once I can get like a good foundation of my monetization back, this will mainly be like an area where I put all my stream highlights, all my clips, all my reactions, and then I'll probably start working on like series for like making like, you know, my own story for a Pokemon setting and whatnot. Not game wise, but like action figure, like comic book style wise. I'll do something like that, and I feel like I'll be content in that regard. And then I think, excuse me, I'll finally have time to to start going back on my action figure channel and start making that more more content for that. I have like a problem right now with breathing. It's not like my asthma. I don't think. At least I don't think it is. I think it's indigestion. Excuse me. I haven't eaten too good. Could be just a little bit of anxiety. Burps, which I sometimes when I have anxiety for some reason, it gets a little bit weird to burp. It gets a little bit weird to breathe, and then I start burping. She's like, can't speak. But yeah, no. So I'm not saying that I don't know. I'm not gonna quit. I just had that like self-destructive feelings the last couple days. But really more so today. I still had like a little argument with my mom today about stuff, and you know, we kind of came to somewhat of understanding. But it's, you know, we have a lot of stress over here, a lot of stuff going on over here, and yeah, pretty annoying stuff. But for the most part, I think it's somewhat sorted. We're just trying to figure stuff out here as well. But the thing that sucks is that like I know that I can like do good. I just don't have the support I need. And not from you guys. I mean, like I don't have like, it's not that it's anyone's fault. I don't have like the, like back in the day, if I asked someone to like, you know, edit something, someone would be like, yeah, I can do it, you know. Or back in the day, if I need some edit, I could do it myself. Now my computer's fucked. I can't do it, and it's like a mess. So like it's one of those things where it's like I just don't have, and also I don't have all the people that used to watch me. I used to get like, you know, at least always 10 to like 20 people watching. And now it's like, you know, I can pull 5, and I can maintain 10 sometimes, but it's also like weird hours, and I had to pretty much change my whole entire day to make sure that I can get people to be able to watch the streams. And like I planned today, I got busy. I'm like, you know, I could probably stream at like 5 o'clock and stream until like 12 tonight. That's a good like, you know, 6 hours or so, whatever it is, 7 hours. And then I was like, oh wait, Everest won't be able to watch the stream. Meeks won't be able to watch the stream. Andre won't be able to watch the stream. A few people wouldn't be able to watch the stream and whatnot. So I kind of held off for a while. And, yeah, here we are now. But it's one of those things where it's like, I don't really know, like, I got to find the good time zones and a good, like, system is what I'm getting at. And I just been feeling like when you stream for 10 hours straight multiple times back to back to back to back, while you also have a really pretty busy life, and you're not seeing the progress that you once had before, it just kind of gets a deterrent. It makes you feel a little in the dumps. So that's just what some stuff I've been feeling about lately. Just like kind of like frustrations and wishing I could get just a break essentially. And I think the big thing is like just not like looking at other content creators. I've been trying to get one of those things where just not to look at other content creators and compare myself, but at the same time also it's hard not to, because you know, it's just how it goes. Edit a bunch of clips. Just send me whatever you want. Edited. I'll jump on PC like right now and give it a shot. Oh no, you're fine. It's okay. You have a hard job, and you have like, you know, you have a busy job. You're fine. It's totally okay. Totally okay. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm just gonna try to like fix my computer tonight after the stream or in the morning tomorrow or something. If I just get CapCut working, I can probably do it. CapCut's so easy to edit. It's like, oh my gosh. And the thing is, I don't need complex clips. I just need them to fit to a short and have like the camera right here, have my game right here, so you can see what's going on, and just cut out all like the bullshit that I have in my like if I mess up on something while I'm like streaming, or if it's the clip's too long, just cut it down to where it's like a nice little edit. That's all I like really need. So I gotta figure it out. I gotta figure out some stuff with it, and yeah. Be 10 hours. Take a little. Well, the thing is that the reason why it has to be 10 hours is that right now is about getting the most amount of shinies, and getting the reactions and getting all the stuff. The first like 3 weeks to a month of this game, you have to do like 10-hour shifts, because if you don't, then other people are gonna get a lot more shinies. Let me edit. No, you're fine. Let's I'll do if you're feeling better tomorrow, I'll pop you over the Google Drive link that I believe. I don't know if I have it or not. I'll have to ask SoulClick about it. He's busy tonight anyways. I don't think I even do it. I don't think I even do it tonight. He's probably busy tomorrow, but he can I don't know if he'll be able to get the notification. Fuck. I don't even know if he'll be able to get it until like a timely time, because I think he's probably sleeping right now. He's going to a card shop tomorrow, he said. But the thing is that he has a Google Drive of all the clips that he clipped out, and I don't know if it needs access. See, are they just clips in the Discord chat? Or are they linked to get them? It's they're on my Google Drive, on SoulClick's Google Drive. Here, I'll try to get it figured out. 1 second. They're on SoulClick's Google Drive. That's the problem. They're not on my Google Drive, so I don't think you can get access to it. I'm gonna go to visit. Okay, 1 second. Let me. I'm sending Google Drive to Everest. Might need your approval through email. I hate this fucking keyboard, dude. It's so tiny. It's good when you're playing games, but outside of that, it fucking sucks typing. Let me see if I can even like copy this link and get this link. I don't know if I can. Do I have? Okay, they're over here. So I'm going to post this. I'm going to post this in the Ultimate Chrissy Clips Everest. See if you have access to this. I don't know if you'll have access or not. They just clips in the Discord. Overnights tomorrow. Oh, you're staying overnight tomorrow? Bruh. You're gonna be working hard. I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow. I gotta go to my friend's house at 6 o'clock. So I'll probably fucking go over his house tomorrow at 6 in the morning, feed the dogs. I might fall asleep. Link worked. I'll get started. Okay, cool. Yeah, there should be a lot of clips in there. Some of them are kind of like they're not actually shiny clips. They just were meant for SoulClick. I have more clips, obviously. I'll have to figure out where they're at. But just some of those. I'm not sure. He was trying to clip out a lot today, and then all of them got like corrupted. So I don't have all the ones I really need. I have a few in there that I need, but some I don't. Just when you make the clips, have it to where it's in like the right aspect ratio for like a TikTok video, and it will say like, aspect ratio. It probably shows like the TikTok logo or like a YouTube short logo. Make sure the game's like this, and then my camera is at like the top of it so you can see the reaction. Sadly, they were all fucking like clips from a screen recording, so I think my camera looks like fucking dog shit. It doesn't look as bad as it does if it was from like my actual computer, like I'm recording right now. But it does look kind of bad in that clip. But it's whatever. It's fine. Yeah, and then all it asks is like when editing stuff, just take out the like the filler that kind of is like like doesn't contribute to the clip, or if I'm like not really talking much, or like you want to keep a clip around 40 seconds to like 2 minutes. If it's really good, it can be like go up to almost 3 minutes, but the perfect medium's like a minute 30, around that time. Sometimes it's like a little bit shorter. Yeah, you can probably see what I mean when like you're working with it. But yeah, it's just one of those things where hmm. Oh shit. Okay, I got confused. I saw like a red Pokemon. I'm like, there's no red Pokemon here. It was just the eyes of a Dragalge. I appreciate though, Everest. I didn't want you to do that because you just worked really hard. You're tired. But I don't see if I can stop you. But I appreciate it. Yeah, I have to. I'm gonna, I think, try to fix my thing tonight so I can just like start clipping myself. Yeah, because mine. The thing is that I save the recordings whenever I'm like shiny hunting. I push the record button and it goes into my computer. But I don't have an editing software right now, so I can't send a fucking 2-hour recording just because let's say that it took me 2 hours to find a shiny or an hour to find a shiny. I can't send that to a Google Drive. Have someone download it and then have someone cut it out the very end where I get the shiny. Because that would be like a 4 gigabyte video, and my Google Drive is like already full, so I can't do that easily. So I need to get like editing software that's simplistic, and CapCut's the most simplistic yet advanced editing software for that particular need. So I could get DaVinci again, which I'll probably have to bite the bullet and do. But fuck, that's such a pain in the ass to have to edit down like that. And then in the future, when I make the comp video for YouTube for all these, I'll have to do that. And also, it kind of sucks because on all the screen recordings, he has a like activate the product key or whatever on the bottom corner of it. Now, if you're making a TikTok video, that's not a big deal. You can do that. That's pretty easy. But if you're making a YouTube video, I'm gonna have to crop that out, and it's gonna be really awkward and kind of fuck up the video quality. So I have to figure out something about that. But for a TikTok video, it's fine. I'll probably have to go through and reclip things. It's never ending. It's never ending. But I'll figure out something. Oh, goodness gracious. We don't, I think it says that we don't have the shines I need right now. I feel like it's frustrating. Ooh, that looked cool. That looked cool. That Scolipede, that Alpha Colipede. I said Colipede, Scolipede. Jeez, I can't speak. Garbodor. Well, that shit's garbage. I had to find the stream where I got the Kalos starters if they don't have them. Because I think he went and got the Kalos starters, but then they were all like, the audio fucked up on all of them when he was screen recording them on his end, not my end. So I have to see if I'll have to see if I can get those clipped out. If I can, then I will I'll probably edit them myself. I'll just have to probably screen record it, which is gonna suck. Screen recording on the fucking iPhone sucks so much. So bad. That's the price you pay. I'm just gonna do a reset really quick, not a bench reset, because I didn't want to walk through that mess of alphas. Excuse me. I kind of want to do soft resets, but at the same time I don't. I kind of want to do soft resets, but at the same time I don't. Thank God you can sit on a bench when a Pokemon sees you. It's actually trying to attack you. Thank God. Because that would be a mess. That would definitely be a mess. If you could make this method so much more annoying. When's that Stunfisk? Oh, actually, these are two I really want. Stunfisk and Electros. Stunfisk Alpha and Electros. Electros. I feel like I don't really want to hunt. I think it's like area like 11, and that area kind of is like gross. I want to get the Alpha Slowbro shiny. I want to get the Alpha Clauncher, but at the same time, like that area is kind of gross. It don't feel right. It don't feel right. It's only 1 o'clock. That's crazy. It feels much later. I wish I could have slept though, because I'm gonna be up for a while. I'm just tired. I'm waiting for my supplier to fucking message me back, because there's a person that wants to buy some H manga, some hentai mangas I have, but they're in France, and I was like, I'm gonna drop ship to you. I'm just gonna sell. I'm gonna have you send the money to my supplier, and he'll just send you it, bro. He'll just send you all those books, and I'll, instead of me making like, you know, selling them to you for $28, I'll have it drop shipped, and I'll have you sell them for like $22, and that way I don't have to worry about paying all the fees and elsewhere, and I gotta go through all the other bullshit, like having to restock and ship, like have $100 in shipping and whatnot. And that way my supplier, he'll just take whatever profits and put it towards my tab, because, you know, he's cool like that. So I'll be able to pay him off, and then hopefully in the future, if I can start selling the books again, I will restock again and have a little bit of a bonus money on him. Oopsies. I don't want to hang out with my Pokemon. Oh, that's kind of cool, not gonna lie. Okay, maybe this is kind of cool. Hanging out with all my shiny alphas. It's kind of cool. But yeah, I gotta figure that out. And some other person might be interested in picking up some books. I'm hoping he'll pick up like a good amount, help me pay off some of that debt I have in those books. That's what screwed me over, was those books. I was making like freaking like gangbusters on them. I was like banging it out, dude. But then I got like banned essentially from selling that, because it's not allowed on the websites I sell on to, but everyone sells on there those books. Like, it's bullshit. But they just get salty. I have English versions of them, and they're like, "Oh, you got English versions and you're selling for a good price? Fuck you. We're gonna report your listings." And they do. And they do, because they're bitter bitches. But whatevs. It is what it is. Get off my back. Ooh, a Squirtle. Just chilling. Squirtle squirtling. Very good. Right now I'm waiting for, like, I buy some stuff off AliExpress to sell. There's also audio in these clips. Aw, damn. Okay, they probably got messed up then. Maybe he actually, one sec, maybe he actually deleted some of them. Let me check. It could also be my mic so quiet, or is it just, let me see if did he delete the other ones? That one's working. Let me go through a few. Yeah, do you know what? Ooh, that was a lot of audio on that one. Fuck. That one fucked my ears up. Some of them I think got fucked. Or they're just quiet. Those ones work. Maybe the most recent ones are fucked? So what's going to probably happen is that some of them are quiet. I think you have to, like, boost the audio on it, and that's going to be the problem. But yeah, no, they're pretty quiet. They're pretty quiet. It's because my mic's fucking quiet. Oh, I see where. Okay, I'll just have to go through these and do it myself. I'll have to manually boost them. I'll have to manually boost them. I mean, they're pretty, like, they sound pretty. I have like my headphones. I think max my audio. Is it at max? And they were still kind of okay. I'm not at max. Oh, Shell's way off max. Holy fuck. Oh, I can hear so much better now. That's crazy. I was at like 60 volume on my headphones, and now I can hear. I'm at 84 now. I can hear so much better. It could be your headset. It could also just be that the clips are quiet. No, I found some good ones. Oh, okay, okay. He did say that he was uploading some, and they were kind of fucked up. So I don't know if he actually uploaded them or not. But no, if it's fucked up for you, I'll. What the fuck was? Oh, that was crazy. I thought I just saw a fucking alpha weedle, because the way that fucking his. Let me go back and chat and see that. Let me go back in my game and see that. I gotta go watch the stream back. That was crazy looking. Yeah, Chespin was good. I think Charmander was pretty decent. There was like a few others. It could have just been. I'm far away from my mic, and this mic, it used to be able to pick up from like right over here, perfect quality. Now it doesn't. Now it's super quiet. What I'll have to do is, I don't know what editor software you use, but I use CapCut. You'll go into CapCut and you'll increase the volume by like 200%. How I need to have it work is that each Calistar needs its own video, but also it needs all of them in one video. So yes to that, but also they will need their own videos. And if it's too much, that's fine. I can do that. Increase the audio, if that makes sense. The noise audio, or the clips audio, and do the clips audio before you start clipping it up, because then it gets the whole thing. If that makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense. Okay, for some reason it looked like that was a giant, like fucking his arm was a giant Weedle. I can stream just to check it out. It looks funny though. Like I thought I was tripping. I'm like, why is there a giant Weedle fucking But it was just Garbodor's arm. Yeah, I have to get a new like mic or something. Even though this mic should be working, it's fucked up or something. I think it's just my computer and the way it's plugged in the port that makes it like that. I just need a new computer. I need like a fucking better laptop or something. It's fucked up. But that won't be for a while. That won't be for a while. If I go back in time, I definitely would have returned the refurbished fucking laptop I got that said that was pretty much brand new. And, no, it really was. It was kind of fucked, and I just had anxiety of returning something like that, and I regret that. I regret that so much, dude. It's such a piece of shit, the laptop. I'm not using it right now, but the laptop I have is a fucking disaster. It's a disaster. I'm gonna go and fix it at some point, though. Maybe, like, not fix it, but just, like, go through, clean it, and then hopefully it'll do somewhat better. There's no build. Yeah, he probably fucked up that one then. Let me check the. That was a clip that pissed me off. I have to go actually probably screen record that. I'll have to probably go and screen record that. That was when I was like, dude, what'd you do with. What were you doing? Let me check the Fennekin one. The Fennekin one was frustrating, I think, because it had a. Yeah, this is when he fucking was just beginning clipping out too. So like, a lot of these are fucking trash. Like, no offense to Soul Click, but a lot of these were fucking trash. I have to find where the Fennekin one is. Because honestly, I'm probably just have to go out and fucking clip it. The Chespin one's good. The Chespin one's very good. Okay, that one's. I'd like. Okay. Let's see. Where's it? Yeah, I'm not finding the fucking Fennekin one. I know it's in here, but where are you? I might really have to go through and fucking clip everything. Maybe I should just do that tonight. Maybe tonight I should just spend hours fucking clipping everything, because these are fucked. Oh, the shiny Fennekin's fine, I guess. It's not like, yeah, he didn't, yeah, I see what you mean. Oh man, that's a disaster. Um, uh, I think the shiny fan can be fine. The opening clip of it, because sometimes having a fast little, especially with shorts, showing it like that is somewhat okay. The problem is like the fucking quality of the video is fucking dreadful. Holy shit. Holy shit, that video quality is horrible. Yeah, do you know what? That's bad. That's bad. Whoo. I gotta think about that one. I might have to go through and try to see if I can download my own video and go. Yeah, that's bad. That's a bad quality video. Let me see if I can just fucking download my video to my hard drive. YouTube's so dumb. It's like they don't always let you do that. It's a disaster. YouTube Studio. Fuck me, dude. Fuck me, dude. Fuck me. I'm not sure what stream the Fennekin was in, so I'm going to look around. Oh, maybe I should just end the stream and then stream in the Discord. Okay, I found where the Fennekin is at, I think. I have to find out if I can, Ooh, yeah, put it at 720p. That sucks. You need... Okay, they're not going to fucking let me print or download my own fucking video from their website. You motherfuckers. Oh, my God. I'm going to have to try to figure this out, aren't I? This is a tragedy, man. Maybe I should end the stream and then go live in Discord of, like, me trying to figure this out. I'm in such a bitter mood now because I'm like, yeah, no, looking at them like this, I remember that these clips like kind of look like trash. And I didn't record during this time because I thought people would be able to clip them out at high quality. And I'm kind of regretting that. I mean, it's not horrible. It gets better in the clip later on. Like when I get closer to the Fennekin, the clip clears up a bit. But the first bit of it, I look so fucking blocky in that reaction. Because I think sometimes when you start a video off, it kind of like doesn't catch up right away. So you have to like do like 10 to 20 seconds ahead of it, you know. Yeah. I'm in a kind of like a sour mood now. Let's see. Okay, I'll just rough edit it first so you can decide after. Oh, that's fair too. I'm going to see if I can like, give me a sec. I'm going to see if I can, is there a way to download your own fucking video from YouTube? Or do I have to buy premium and it's not going to actually download it? It's going to download it onto the fucking phone. I can do video editor right here. There's an in video editor for YouTube, but this looks fucking atrocious. Ooh, this looks fucking gross. But it's not a video in the sense of it's gonna, let's see, let's create a clip. Oh, duration 1 minute. That's bull. You can only do a 1 minute clip. That's true, yeah. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this sucks. This is like not gonna be an actual. Yo, that's not good. Let's see. Having a break may help. Yeah, I might take a little break and try to figure this out. The problem is, yeah, Discord changes. Okay, I'll Discord the changes. I'll Discord the changes. Okay, I'm going to do this right here. Video links right there. Video quality. Let me go to Streamable and see if Streamable actually is fucked. If Streamable actually is fucked and I can't use Streamable no more, I'll be pissed. It was like a website that was awesome for getting clips. And then they said, oh, we don't do that no more. We don't take a... Oh, yikes. Ooh. Yeah, it does not look like... Clip from URL. Oh, it does not look like I'm able to do that anymore. I know I'm being fucked with right now in my game. Let me check that really quick. I hear like, oh no, it's just a Malamar just chilling there. What the fuck, Malamar? What are you doing, dude? Play this for a little bit longer. Man, oh man. I hate how like streaming is such like a fucking like disaster half the time. Because I thought like the clips would come out good, so I just stopped recording to save like the game from glitching and the stuff from glitching. And then no, probably a bad idea. It's probably a bad idea. I should have kept recording because I could have been on my hard drive, and then I could have had it to where I could download DaVinci and just had to just sit there and deal with all that. But oh man, yikes. Please, please, please. The Clipper and all sports you links were happy to offer refunds to paid customers. That's crazy. They really don't use. Why doesn't Streamable do YouTube links anymore? That's crazy. God, that ruined my day, dude. That ruined my day. YouTube is Streamable does not let you use fucking. Oh, that's crazy. They probably got in trouble with YouTube saying, "Hey, you can't convert our videos," or maybe they took up too much storage. Because, you know, so many people are using that to clip out videos and whatnot. Maybe it took up too much of their server, like bandwidth or something. It wasn't worth it for them. I don't know why they stopped doing that. I don't know any clipping applications, like which apps you can use to clip that are free. They're not like, you know, paid. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. The problem I'm running into is that there's no like way to download my YouTube video that I'm aware of at the moment. Is if I could just download the whole entire video onto my hard drive and then go through and clip it all out, that would be a lifesaver. Let's see, customization, analytics, live. Oh man, dude. The cool thing is you can kind of like trim and clip things. I don't like how it's like a 1 minute. You have like a 1 minute like clip you can make out of it. I want like a 2 to 3 minute clip. Come on, we have it different now. It's so annoying. I don't have a way to they give you like a they give you this huge thing that tells you all the words you've said in your stream, but it doesn't let me type in what I want to search. It doesn't let me type in what I want to search. I want to type in where it says Fennekin. And why would you do this, YouTube? They give you a transcript of the whole entire thing, but they don't. Let's see. Yes, discard chain. Let's go to clips. Go discard clips. Oh no, that's for like the clips that happened during this. Never mind. Oh, that sucks. Oh, fuck my life, bro. I'm fucking blow my brains out. People are so stupid. Look, I'm not trying to be like rude, but some of these people that like made clips of my stuff, it's like, bro, you only did like 2 seconds of the shiny, not like the minute beforehand. I'm in a bitter mood right now. I'm in a bitter mood right now, folks. Oh, that felt nice. Because honestly, if I can't get these shinies up, I can't get them clipped and whatnot, and put on the thing on like the YouTube and whatnot, there was no point in getting like those hours I spent essentially getting them, because there's like no proof of them existing really, you know. Like they're there, but you know what I mean. It's kind of like it's kind of fucked. It's kind of fucked. I think when my camera's so like bad and like blocky in the videos, it's might as well just not even use the camera and just make a full screen record of like a full like gameplay for the screen, because it just looks worse that I have a blocky ass image of the webcam than having a faceless video. That's probably the better option, honestly, sadly enough. Which sucks because, you know, it sucks. Oh my god, is that a shiny Garchomp, bro? Is that a shiny Alpha Garchomp? Oh, it's not. I thought it was a shiny Alpha Garchomp. I was so excited because it looked black. Man, fuck me, dude. I was so happy for a bit after being so sad. Man, fuck me, dude. Okay, that's a silly troll. That's a silly troll. But I think Garchomp is like more of like a blackish, like a darker hue. Man, that really put a damper on my happiness right there. That was slowly gained and then taken away. Slowly gained and taken away. Okay, I think what we have to do is just say fuck it to the alphas. And we're just gonna have to... No, I can't, because I can't. I have to keep doing the way I'm doing it, because if we say fuck it that way, then I'm gonna have to eventually hunt those alphas in the middle, so I might as well hunt them now than later. Yeah. I was gonna say I can get like one alpha spawn per bench reset right there, but it's like best just to, you know, just to go forward and just check them, and then you might as well just check the tap pigs, you know, might as well check the tap pigs at that point. No, I could start doing soft resets. I could do that. We'll see. We'll see how the soft resets feel. We'll do a little bit of Because if I do a soft reset, all I do is just walk over here, then walk over there, reset the game. It's the same as if I do a bench. Never mind. Yeah, the bench is probably the best option. Son of a bitch. This is so brutal. I hate how slow you go in this game, bro. I hate how slow you go in this game. It's like you're going 2 miles per hour. Send a quick try. Okay, cool. Cool. If it doesn't let you send it on Discord, the file's too big, you can upload it to a Google Drive, like the Google Drive I sent you. You can get Google Drive, post it there, then send me the link to it. If you're not able to get it to, you know, work through like Discord, the video or whatever. Oh shit. I'll try YouTube. Okay, that's fine. That's fine too. Yeah, I mostly use when sharing stuff. I mostly use Google Drive. Change anything, I'll send it. Master file after it. Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair. God, my fucking nose. I don't wanna with you anymore. This is a brutal hunt because it's slow, and I just wish like when you knocked out a Pokemon, it would spawn within like 2 seconds of getting knocked out, 3 seconds of getting knocked out. But instead it's like 5-10 minutes. And it's like, dude, that sucks. That sucks. That's so boring. I'd much rather just sit there and knock out Pokemon and have them just take a second to spawn. I mean, 10 seconds would be fine too. But I mean, this way I am checking the alphas. This way I am checking the Squirtles and whatnot. And if you just knocked out Pokemon, you would be able to check the alphas as well. If that makes sense. Yeah, so let me know when you send it. If you already sent it, my bad. I'm not looking at the Discord because I'm playing this. But check the Discord in a second in case something did get sent. Yeah, nighttime. What the fuck? Oh, I was so confused. I went to a YouTube stream that was playing in the background. I didn't realize it. And I was like, what the fuck's that? Oh, through me. Yeah, I forgot. You have to since you're uploading it to YouTube. It's gonna take a bit. Yeah, they're fine. Dude, crocodile. Crocodile would be so awesome. Takes the compressed good or whatever it is. Yeah, no, I get you. Yeah, the processing, everything. Yeah. No, I get you. Let's see. Oh, it is a Charmander. What the fuck is that thing? Oh, well, that's not that big. It looks like a Charmander, but I can't tell. Yeah, this shit's ass, man. This game's making me rage quit this area. I want to move on, but like I know that if I go to another area and I get like a really shitty shiny, I'll be like, what if that was the Squirtle? What if that's the Squirtle, you know? So that's why I'm kind of like in that space, like, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? Oh, man. My nose. I need to, I think get some, like, nasal spray pretty soon. I need to get nasal spray pretty soon so I can get it all sorted out. Such a pain. Oh, excuse me. Man, there's so many good alphas I want to get in here. I think OBS has clipping options. I have I use Streamlabs. OBS it doesn't let me stream. I have it to where I'm recording currently, and I have like 2 hours of recording, and I normally can take that recording and put it in a video editor. Go to the very end of the recording where like because I once I get shiny, I click I stop recording and I make another recording. I mostly can go all the way to the very end, clip out all that garbage, and I have the clip. And I just edit it from there. The problem is all my fucking video editors like broke. And I can't like do that. So when you click you can make it like 10 minutes. When you click a button, it's like last 10 minutes. I am, the problem is I'm not sure how that works. I'm not sure. Is it under premium though? I don't want to fuck with anything. I gotta be careful. What's studio mode? Oh, that's stupid. Wait, can studio mode make it to where it's easier for me to... Oh, no, there's not. Oh, that's sad. There's not a way to look at the one thing I need to look at currently. The only problem I have is that Streamlabs is like, oh, here's the highlighter. Install highlighter app. We capture the best moments in your live stream and turn them into highlights. Recommend. Oh, that's an AI highlighter. Fuck. I didn't want this. This is an AI highlighter. Shit. Fucking install the wrong thing. Manually capture the best moments. Or maybe use a hotkey command. Automatically turn them into highlight. How does that work though? End your stream to change the hotkey and replay duration. Fuck. That sucks. Manually capture the best moments. Realize I have to end the stream to be able to do it. Shit, dude, I'm fucked. I'm cooked. Okay, I got this. Your thing. This is kind of a funny clip. I'm watching right now. I'm watching it. This is a kind of a funny clip. I forgot what I said half the shit. Uh, that was so funny. That was so funny when I fell off the roof and then I used the Rotom phone and I landed on it perfectly. Did I say anything like "Wow, I'm amazing"? If I from like that thing, if I did, that might be worth like me being like a dumbass. That might be worth putting in, but it's still it's good so far. Yeah, this is a pretty good clip so far. Not like no, it's a really good clip. Not pretty good. That's yeah, that was a really good clip. Appreciate that. That was a good clip. That was a good clip. Also, I know we weren't. Oh yeah, you made a newer account. I'm like, why aren't we even friends on here? You made a newer account. That makes sense. I was like, sitting there, what? No, that was very good. Very good. I gotta figure out how to do I found the clip option. I think you were talking about. It's like an AI clipper, which actually looks kind of cool. But end your stream to change the hotkey and replay button. Okay, that sucks. We don't have. Should I end the stream really quick? Figure out this AI clipper. I think that's what I should probably do. Okay, I'm gonna let's play just a little bit longer. I do not want to be in studio mode. I need to turn off studio mode. Bruh. There we go. Okay, I was confused. I can't about the AI clipper, but I know it's just like had like a flashback mode. I'll look into that. Once it says that I can use a hotkey that I can push a button and it will clip. So I'm assuming it's like the same thing, but now it's an AI feature or something. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. I just downloaded it on accident. So the problem is there's just so many fucking Streamlabs. Like I don't know if it's gonna be underpaid or not because they've been really greedy the last couple of years and they started wanting to make shit like that. But yeah, let me check. I'm gonna do a little tiny run around. I'm gonna go back and check, and then we'll hopefully figure it out from there. That was an awesome clip though. I do like how you had my name in there. That was cool. I appreciate that. That's something I need to do. But because I used to have really cool like little clips where I had like nice borders for them and everything, but that's like that meta's gone. You can't really have borders like that. But having my little name on there was cool. Have it set up the auto upload clips. To be honest, honestly, it wouldn't end them. Yeah, but I could probably have it to where it just even if I just download it and I can the thing is that if it takes like if it does like a 10-minute clip, I can put that into a Google Drive and then I can download it and then delete the Google Drive and I can edit it on my phone and then that's fine. Then I can just edit that quick 10-minute video because most of it will be garbage, you know. It'll be like just like 10 minutes of like not worth it, but then there'll be some good parts to it, and it won't take long. I can cut off all the bulk, but it's just trying to be able to find it. I'm gonna do one more run and I'm gonna keep the stream up. But I'm gonna try to look through this this fucking clipper thing. Okay, we got cooked. Okay, we got cooked. This ain't the one right now. We didn't get anything in this batch. Last 10 minutes if you can screen share. I can maybe in a bit. Well, okay. Well, I can't screen share because I have some very like sensitive topics on my computer right now. I'm not sure if it'll pop up. I'm not sure if it'll top up. I'm just gonna go through it really quick. Recordings. I have my recording setting. I have stream highlighter all clips, which I don't have any clips yet. Oh wait, add a clip. Can I add a clip here? Oh, I thought I was gonna do that too. Yeah, I have some things where I'm not too sure that could pop up. Oh, here I found clip it. Your one stock clip for the epic Twitch clips. Well, I don't want Twitch, but I might be able to do it just in general. Ticker we don't watch. We don't want. So the problem is that I'm not sure how much there's going to be. How much of these are going to be pay to play. Okay, here it is. What's this one? I got clip it. Oh my god! Don't. Ooh, this one only does 90 seconds. Can you change it? Yeah, I need an active ultra subscription. Never mind. Can't do that one. They made everything's. We put for your output settings. Set it to 600. Okay, 1 second. I don't know if I can during a live stream, but maybe it's in the. Where you said it was at. Call the replay for your output setting. Okay. Replay buffer. Enable maximum replay time. Oh, I see. I see where you're talking about. I can't do it right now as I'm streaming. I can only put 20 seconds. It has that. I'll have to do that. I'll have to end the live stream if I do this right now, which I should. What I'll probably. Okay, if I change that, then what do I do? We say I change that to 600 seconds. And then what do I do? I'm gonna put this to the side. This thing. Because when you're streaming it like locks you out from doing anything because then it fucks up the stream. So I can't sadly do it at this moment. Because they're haters. Hotkey to save replay. In settings, hotkeys. Okay, let me look at that hotkeys. Ah, that's fucked up. See, if I would have known this before, my life would have been so much better. Someone ban Everest. That's fucked up. He should have been here long ago. My life would have been better. This guy's an asshole. No, I'm joking. Okay, this actually might literally save my existence because I can transfer a 10-minute clip to my Google Drive. And it won't explode my computer, and I can put it to my phone. It'll be good. If I were to do that, I currently have a 2-hour recording thing right now, and yeah, that's a no-go. That's not good. You can change it to an automatically start replay buffer when starting the stream. Okay, and then it will okay, 1 second, we're good. So I'll have to figure out that then. I'll automatically set it up, and then I just push the button, the hotkey, and then I'll activate it. Do come the time. It's kind of crazy. Can you screenshot the chat that you just sent and then send it to me as an image so I can look at this when I can't have access to it? So I don't think I have access to it right now since I'm start stream is the key button. That's kind of cool. Start recording able studio mode, studio mode. Save, replay. Okay, so you can change that. I'm gonna start replay buffer. Let's start and stream. Okay, so hotkey to save, replay. Yeah, save. And then set a hotkey to save, replay in the settings. Okay. I'm gonna. What numbers? Let's see. What should I have my hotkey for? I wish I had my stream deck somewhere. I don't know where I put it. Let's have a question mark. / keybind. Yeah, the slash. Click to rebind. Okay, we're good. Okay. Just do a little check right here. I think I figured out that. Sadly, it's a 20-second replay right now, so I can't. So I did the save replay is the slash button. Man, that's going to suck to try to hit whenever I'm fucking on Streamlabs. That's going to be a pain in the butt. I'm going to have to have my lights on all the time. This was a master plan of Everest the whole time. I have to pee so bad. Should I okay, this is what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end my stream. I'm gonna change these settings, and then I'll be back in like 5 or 10 minutes. I gotta go bathroom, got things sorted. I'll add the Discord when I'm back. I'll have to like change the pathways for the savings and whatnot, and we'll get it set up. I'll probably message you, Everest, I need any help with it. So let me just check this right there.